All right. Welcome. My name is Obindakon. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Kwaba within the Kwabna Obindako. Today we are talking about lifestyle inflation. Why you struggle financially. lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation. So thank you. We join here in an maybe I will join you free. Okay, tech meanness. Okay, welcome, sir. Welcome. Thank you, sister. Whoever, or a man, sorry. I thought, Okay, so thank you. Michael, thank you. Bright Kwaku, thank you. And Danny, hey, Michael, oh, yeah. Until wait my share, a man for say, Yabaha. And you check a crack, because television late kakra. So watching live from Coco Mlemle, yes, I do. Thank you, Nana upon Boating. Good evening. Share so that others will join. Lifestyle inflation. Brofocus, and a brofon area. So, watching from Spinters, watching live from South Korea. Okay, Ona. Oh, wow. Okay, Kumi. Thank you, Takurade. Okay, hey, Nase. Okay, Fusu Dakwa. Good evening. Okay, thank you, Josephine. Yeah, I'm Ponsa. All right, Hayford Boachi, thank you. Wherever that you're watching from, thank you. And share the link, like it, so that others will know. And then you can lifestyle inflation. Sikano de it's a bit utoto de ya obenyabi. 1 to 2 years combedo. So and Sikano is a bit ni sunsumu was a so dollar no ye the machine echa. Sidi no ye the machine echa. Nipa echa. Isa yeshia. Isa yeshia Norbert yeshia. Enti se keka no one be very good three obi say sikano de madam Fubako or sikandi untimi nyinya mfiri mu da your sofo and ya bre or ye debate am say binka say yinya me afiri so bi ka kire say kanokore na ye adwumaden a onyinya mfiri because untimi enkanokora abra sebe untimi ka so bi enkanokora abra nyame sam nya dey enim ana say nyame su enim ni parodo do no omo je say nyame no kire say yes obi the oil go so answer na just say nyame abam but so the nyame mra eye adwuma nyame su na wo da na di no so wo the nyame asem eye adwuma nyame su no na wo da na di not the magic, the character, the principles. Into until I say I'm say okay, well we dey mo someone mo person ni panetra baby na here mo and we are talking about lifestyle inflation. Nipa bebre nya sika. And so when you sika bia na wa hye no. Sika bia na wa reso. Madam Fubi na kan or say when you sika ma bi ensu o wedi mu. Madam Fuba so can say sika ni nya na fe e play so play ni onye sika obo hu se onye sika. Until play ni bi no. Play tambia wa yesheshem so ni takuru on bottom because of lifestyle inflation. Inflation yet idea a cancer. It's a virus. It's a worm. It eats prosperity. It eats people's money away. Inflation just says yeah now no misika ya 10 cedi. Let me the top back pen penny. Let me the top back. So see the same 10 cedi no intimi top penny bi. Sikara ya. It was now 100 cedis last year January. The intimi top last year January no intimi top bi. And only a buy mo no my economy no with my church about sake camera for sa sikane da ho na se nwo a sikane ebesa sikane da ho na se mfaso maso a sikane be dey ebesa na wan kasa so unye sika na se wo abrabo sika bi ebeba onsam bia no wo o shoe ba ko na ni pay 1,000 and na ye to ni pay mo go 2,000 is also to show me no na ne car e bia wo issue abobo ya and say obi onye sika abobo ya no mpebie so koto Corolla so and I say pay Astra koto because one the sika no the ba ne sema so hye no ade a wo hia kora na wo de sika be den be hye no na me de me hu se saa de na ma nipa bebre hia wo nipa bebree di hia wa brabo mu because sika kakra ba ne nsam ne tam bia na wo hye no. Onya sika na wasesa the lifestyle. Onya sika na de akɔtɔ ade foforo. De ehia, the TV no yɛ adwuma wo. Enso sika bi ba ne nsam the next day also kɔtɔ TV foforo. So ne trimi yɛ fine. Onya sika akɔyɛ foforo. Ne phone no enyo okay, phone no yɛ adwuma. The phone is working perfectly. But once that somebody gave that person money, they go to change the phone that is working. You know, they change it. Maybe the phone was 3,000. Somebody gave them 20,000. They go and buy iPhone, something. So a lot of these characteristics reflect in the people who continually struggle with their finances. So my name is Kwabena Bendako, and then we call book launch Antikesia and a launch book. Akosomo enti eko boano. One na busia, one ne kunu, osofo, and ne ba kwame hono, and nipa bebre ba ho. It was a great show. And he said, Pebi neto nekai. Osofo ma meso, Kesia Chumesi, Kesia at 50, the journey called life. You can go to Amazon Kindle and order and read. We have to. It's not that I don't believe in support, but read, get knowledge, because the way you change your life is when you upgrade your knowledge. This is a book that our madam has written, and you should get a copy. It's not build your library, and it's about her life. Oh, na brabo normal wosia, normal be brave famu. We are by already 20 years. You can offset or you can limit a lot of the mistakes if you feed yourself with knowledge. And so this is a good book that you should go and get a copy. It's not lifestyle inflation, you're adding value. Lifestyle inflation that you create for yourself, they don't add value to you. They actually deflate from you. The people who are investing in assets, they are not in lifestyle inflation, because you're adding value with the money that comes to you. But those who just use money to create complexities in their lives, they are eating by lifestyle inflation. So this is KCR at 50. That's the title of the book, KCR at 50, The Journey Called Life. The Journey Called Life. So watch, look for it. You can call her number. I see the number here, 0244 153861. 0244153861, or the lady KCR at gmail.com, or go to YouTube channel and KCR Chumesi and get in contact with her. Thank you very much. So lifestyle inflation and it depends on your financial skills. Your financial knowledge, your financial skills, a lot of things that you understand. They will make sure that you do well financially. Many people are very limited in terms of what comes or when they explain anything financial. So for instance, when they explain inflation or when you hear the term inflation, do you know it? What is that? Won't tell that no akusuya. The more I won't sika ho no man on your dividend no akusuya. Won't you crowd yesuya. Your budget no akusuya bi. What is yes will be liability no akohwehwem. So the more you add those words and the more you understand those words, the better you're educating yourself financially. And your financial situation reflects your financial knowledge, your financial education, your financial skill, your financial discipline. It is not lack. Money is not lack. A lot of people want to say that it is lack. It is not lack. It is something that reflects what you know. If a carpenter builds a house, it's not lack. He knows what he's doing. That's why he's able to build that house. If a mason builds a house, he knows what he's doing. That is why he is building that house. If a technician works on a machine and it works, it's not lack. It's coming from his expertise. If you give your clothes to a tailor to sew, and that tailor sews, it is not coming from lack. It's coming from years of training. Your finances, they reflect years of your training on money. You lack any free. You lack any free. You spend a lot of time to debate. When you buy Daily Graphic, for instance, which page do you go to? You go here obituary, and I will go here sports, and I will go here politics, and I will call the financial sector. or the financial section? Which one interests you? If you're struggling financially and you buy newspaper and you don't go to the financial area, that's why you're struggling, because you find it difficult to understand a lot of things there. But if you don't even understand it today, just glance through it, go through it. You don't have to. You are not going to write exams on it. But oh, head na be when you subasa. But ochina no asahe, adechie no asahe. Enye kakra na wote ase. Emre bi na me madam for bi kasa na me can leverage. Me can leverage na me kasa oh, I decided what far about 10 now de ode ade bi ato da ode me aso na de you know every ho. Oh, so that is leverage. And I say yes. It's just the lever. So, into normally people who are, even though they may look complex or you may not be so much conversant with it, but you still have to keep on learning, read about them, study about them. That is how you educate yourself financially. If you don't educate yourself financially, you'll struggle financially. It's as simple as that. And it's not one day work. As a matter of fact, we send a lot of our children to school to study. So they are studying chemistry, physics, biology, cooking, coding. What again do they study? They study all these things in the secondary school and in the university. But the kind of the bubble brother also in Yabino. Any day in China. Until 20 years, and it's not a problem. But we still hope that child will come out and do well. You know, it's deception. You have to teach them now. So as you study, you teach your children, because nobody is going to teach them. And if they get to understand these things early in life, they will do well financially. You can't just hope that your child will become a doctor and do well financially. That's a lie. Or your child will become an engineer and do well financially, or lawyer. You know, there are people that we call successful that has made a lot of people not understand success, especially financial success. 99.99% of all of us will never be the president or the vice. We may never get political positions. Now, when you're talking of people who are successful, usually these are the examples that we give for your political. Now, politician, ni made the crowd, a minor at all. Obi kura di president as a vice president or free musukwa a man is a tuanica. He will kura money the tofu funda kamano. Ne garden boy in any tuanica. So obi a minister. Sabi fu and cry and one on the tofu and one toby, Misikan Toby, one is out to be a parliamentarian. I don't know about them, but at least major key political positions. When we say that they are successful, they diffuse the ideology of success, because a lot of these positions, they don't have to build it. For me and for you, we have to build this success ourselves. So it's a case of Sankophone successful near Nipan be brave so muti Sankophone, but Sabi position at the man and other languages of Nuno Wamre Nunyai. Ni pay said when you wamre would deported politics nature and Sakabi. Yamino near no dear was here bre and Sunny and Scanibi. And Tia Pia was a cahono. It should be different. It should be different. Those people cannot teach us how to become successful, especially financially, because the nation takes care of them. It's not only Ghana. Go to America, go to England, go to anywhere. Politicians, you can't use them as your example. Why? Because they are not in India. And the Ekaro, the firm Waba, a Bebuao, and it also a because they are just 0.001% of the population. Almost every one of us, we would have to learn these things so that we can do well financially. Almost every one of us. And the reason many people don't do well financially all their lives is because you're too foot trouble money. To whom so minister why were successful car or the million toy. Then I said contractor from one chefa. Mino dear, Yanko Chabe, Yanko Ton, Yanko Coco, Yanko Chradie. Yankoye Juma Mobia Mesika, Yenyabi. So, and Tiamono no was a tessa no more was bebre, so that he bit my ye. In the sound no more when it's one tiasi, I wouldn't ye. It's as simple as that. If you don't improve these things, your understanding of these things, and you continue to debate and argue and say that it is lack, it is this, it is that, that's why you're struggling. That's why you're struggling. So it really does not matter. When it comes to lifestyle inflation, it really does not matter how much you're paid. It really does not matter. Does not matter, because somebody can be paid 20,000. And so busumi your besheno. Nipa ni break is to the be obi timi ka say obi metete way I wish I had met you earlier. He said, me, I don't know. Nipa be break was say yeah shisika yeah mistakes papa. Why? I can tell you it's lifestyle inflation. They blew the cash. Now what you be out to shoe back? Me also you only have one source of income. You don't have any investment anywhere. You don't even have any personal budget. You don't have any savings. You don't save any money. You don't invest any money. You have one source of income. And yet, we don't say what cut you no so. To want to pay no every day say what hard every time you have resources no. You shoe resources no phone. O ma school resources school no. Baby out in your hair so person free for sako ko baby foforo. And into na woni and into and na woni. So how you make money and how you spend it has a lot to do with you struggling financially or you not struggling financially. You having some kind of financial stability or you being out of equilibrium all your life. So many people who practice this, they waste money. They always waste money. And at 10 years old, person they know how to turn Nadamfubi. Nadamfubi atoka. Nadamfubi so go holiday or Nicaragua. They also want to see it. These are some of the reasons many people struggle financially. And they never pay attention. A lot of people are living in a different world. We started so when you scan almost and not being in so. Sisika menyen. And as Sisika you me. So man for plan be am to hona man she sheni ye. Minya bi. Nipa bebre nya we sa. Odwin se sika ne beba sa. Into on the busumi bia wo twen pay no. Wo blow. Why you adwuma 1 year, 2 years. Now wo twen wo pay a. Wo no man na yi. That's a sample. That's a fact. Was his pay ni sha ampa pay ni sha. Sha. Nti dia na kire say wo fie na nimu no ntimi mfa sachet bi nsi ma wo fa se bi hwe so ma. How much is the phone that you're holding? Because you're waiting that one day your finances will change. Yet the letter that comes to you, blow no. Say no. So it really does not matter how much they pay you, even though it matters. Because I will take 10,000 a month, more than 1,000, all things being equal. But it does not mean that if they pay me 10,000, I'll be financially stable or I will not struggle financially. No. People are even paid 100,000 a month. It's still almost she's scanning. I will go to me. Kobobosia was a shit. Let him be a cardinal. Or the car won't pursue the con. Uncle County on Trone. Why? Because they don't understand this. So if you've never heard this term, it's a term that they use in the financial world, lifestyle inflation. It means that we'll see about some we play mine. We'll also mine. So to whom ya was way beyond me pay. I told you to me what I did with Chrome. Why you cry one that? Because when you're so got so Utimum Chroma, Utim t-shirt to say, I did with yourself. We walk around home, so still drive up. I could follow you shirt. Now, all scadi are no problem. But as a way a hostler, now only Sicado Sicasamunia. Who Chroma, mentor, who could to seek a semi and son or blocation. Young go only be Yabian say, just said, your papa. And anything I go for be a praise on the quabro, because always so quabro children, dollars, pounds, or euro. A dress will be and you're not connect. Ubu how out or 35 years in ye. So one quite you mabosumi kurana a bayasem. Lifestyle inflation. One quite you mabosumi a bayasem. Yet you must. So the only way that he's surviving is because he goes to work. The day that they sack him from that work, that will be the end of all the. So you are responsible. So the moment you see lack of responsibility with your finances, it means that you're not paying attention, you're sleeping. And many people, as I said, think that financial success is luck. It's not luck, and it's not lotto. It is not loan. So pay attention. Men say no. Because the more I will say sikano, the more and I will push it. Abrabono was a say. Go to sika semenya, sebi, abrabono. And many people understanding of money, they are the ones who no plan at all. To a moneyum on fa bibi moneyum say there be sika sem say go there be. Obo e ka fa life nyina. And then the ka fa wo. Obo ye business. Oye business o. Contract ne my kwa kobo mbusia. Contract ne bi kwa afi ne ebetua. Certificate o raise certificate na no san ko discount kura ka ho. Ko discount ye no so a ne car na use no won pe ne car ne bi ebo. Sa car na wo de no wasan de akoto car foforo. Obi kura na wono no start to onye skata na ne yire ba ko so be wa mi no. Me kura e kam enko. Enka panyin bi o twempan bi anko ni yeso. Because I say many of them they blow cash, they waste money. Uyo hieni, uyire bako. Ostati se unya kakrebi yako fampra. It's lifestyle inflation. You have increased the cost. You are blowing the money on something that you didn't plan for. You make money and you put the money in an investment. You make money and you put money in an investment. It's something that will increase in value. That's how you become financially stable. The reason you struggle continually with your finances is because whatever money that you make, you blow it. Sikabia benya bia ro de ono wonfa nkwohye ba bia ede mfa so beba wo. Wo hye no. That's all. Towards what pity usika da ko ba bi bebre a wo twa ani a wo hu. Ehhe fa na usika kwhye. Even wo de enya de aka ni nyina. Yen can just this month. And then 14th of September. This month. Epia wuka last month no. Sa 2 weeks we no. Usika na kwhye infa. Infa na usika na kwhye. Do you think says obi cho usika? Obi cho usika mfa says yes obi a cho 20,000. Infa na de kwa kwhye. Odi opa bisa umba no. Says ya kwara wo 10,000 that guys me ma 10,000. E dia no de be bisa no. They will just increase their personal finances or their personal expenditure. They will put the money in things that will never bring anything. They will just waste the money. And it also shows the kind of knowledge that you have given to your children on money. He says, yeah, I want to say, open for 100, you know, says, each of you, you 1 million Ghana cedis at the end of the year. And I would have intro question. I hope somebody can answer for me. If you're giving 1 million Ghana cedis, what would you do? What will be your plan? If you're giving 1 million Ghana cedis now, in fact, what will be that? So multiply by 10. If you're giving 10 million Ghana cedis or 100 million Ghana cedis, what would you do? The money that you have never received before and you have not planned for, and they give you that money, what would you do with that money? Nipa bebre omu 100,000 da, 1 million da all their lives. Ubusan says 1 million Ghana cedi ade na ade be. Do no, I will take my tithe 10%. Who dear now beka? Dear now de be. Wo de ka wo de mamintie. 1 million Ghana cedis na we teacher. And you have as 1 million say see de aba. Of ade na ade be wo de ka kire. Obi de betoka. Obi so de be huge pharmaceutical company. Okay, it says no pharmacy ni bia na. Obi so de be a printing press. Fantastic. Obi say I will go into farming. Wow. Obi say I will start poultry farm. Obi so de be call Canada. Thank you. Canada all the way. That's right. Set up a manufacturing facility, farm organic products and resell. Okay. Yeah, Kwame Hemi. I will open more branches of my business. Fantastic. You do good. Okay. Wuni. Or say I'll put it in bakery business. Okay, Jimama. And to all them me pay. Oh, I won't be done. Dear Nanny Bay. See a pa or Chirano Papa, and Yamia Kamakoma, send 1 million Monday and pa. Say 1 million Ghana cedi. Would you say there now the bay? Or see my tick farming all the way. That's right. Already I'm into retailing of nutritional supplement. So what would you do? You add farms. That's fantastic. Obviously, the Kakoya before. Obviously, we invest in stock. You go and put that money in stock. Wow. Okay. We will start an automotive repair company. Obey a mechanic and I can't mechanic. That's what you fit. We say invest in quarter amount in my business, venture, real estate. Obviously, obey a party. Ahmed, when you're serious. I invest in livestock. With a farming, large quantity of farm. Wow, real estate. Okay. Grow and expand my dark farm. People are into serious things. So food processing company, real estate and farming. 1 million Ghana cedi. 1 million. And this is here as a bompire and I said, and a lot of bompire. I invest in farm and real estate. I will invest in farm, oil and gas. 1 million in oil and gas over 1 million. And so I'll to was it. I mean, I'll use it to expand my poultry business. Fantastic. I'll invest in fashion. Invest in fashion business or beton tadiashe. Invest half of my money in rental properties. Wow. Amazing. So whatever that you have, that plan that you have for that 1 million, you know that you can give yourself 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, and still have that money. And never wait for that money. Sikabi a beba on sebia so decide say won hye sa sika no. Now the be hye baby a eno so bobo ho kakra wo be bread ye, obi so obey carrot, coconut. Wow, invest in betting. Hey, who the betcha lotto? Betting, that is luck, you'll be poor. Momo agent, okay. Who else can come so they continue my mom's bakery business? Wow. Okay. In business too, so invest money into my business by acquiring a shop, stocking a shop with goods. Fantastic. I will invest in pineapple plantation. I will order goods from China. Now, are you ordering goods now? Because when you're 1 million, order goods, I won't order tricky or more. Yes, or yeah, nafa. Umbesi said Diabra one in until the war year, no, also the 1 million year day. The question is amazing. I watch me 1 million. I dare may metiasi and then I'm this I see can they koshimu. I mean, the number mamma who said be a 1 year and 2 years, 1 million, a bit my bay 2 million, and I bet my bay 3 million. A quan ben I was semi fast, so I may boss I see can hold by and say. Because when you're 1 millionaire, or now for be you muti, the business plan barbecue, the dimitambia, was for the barbecue, will be travel trossa, and I this kind of cover and word. Because when him say, won't you know? So, whom be so bit my ba. No matter be to me about 1 million, but you must have regiment. You can only protect that 1 million and grow that 1 million if you have a system. A system. So, do you have any financial system that you have built? What the say when you scar there now there? A cohen the dibo some say oh, a DNA timmy. Scale then what develop it with your finances. Do you have any scale? Which industry do you have expertise in? Because I may yet retail and as I see that me scanner and some oil and gas. So I see can be the chairman me fan oil and gas. Me the best baby am tiase. Na kakra bi am pesa me dey try oil and gas na afida me kosua ho. And I say be a bakery afida me kosua. Ade a me nne bi da. I know dey am dey kakra bi dey kwa try. But say bam tri na me na fofo bi ba na omo so me to gold na fa sika no nyina bre ya acha 1 month 2 months so from kromomfa o be cash no. Even if when they are good people, the ability to make the right decision with the money that they didn't work for is different. Many people, the money that is not theirs, the way they make decision on that money. That's why many people go into financial troubles when they procure loans from the banks. Or start a business now called loan. No. Because there is sky for African countries. They just got on blown. Why? Because we didn't work for it. So we don't have the discipline to control that money. And that's why lack does not make anybody rich, because there is the skill. That is what is important. Is the skill, the ability to hold that money and multiply it. It is not just the value of that money. Nipa bebre 1 million de more wakwa ba busumi ensa afi sasi kana be. Even those who are very intentional, if they put it in a new business, they will blow that money because they are going to land there. The expertise is not there. Unim ho nim de ti afa no okosua de na koma kra ye no na de odi kodwa loto odi koma connection man so connection man wo yi 10 about ko ne befa 9 sika de be hye. See, so lifestyle inflation. Actually, say play mine onye skada. Ko play mine yes kabia oton pa mpaboa foforo. Osesane dem no manyina. Ebi otekra no free ho. Osesane phone. So wo kra obesa akoye wedding no foforo, wedding anniversary foforo no kwakoye. Ko sika bia ba nsem. Onim siesi nya sika e di janchirema. Play mine nim siesi nya sika di janchirema. The man blow cash. The time be able to guys in the book room out. Tell be our shirt rather for the shoe clean. Tell be a slick. So take in the bottom because it can be a bad in some biano. Washing. The entire money probably struggle financially is because it can be a bad in some biano. They blow it. They wait for the money to upgrade their lives, and that is what they call lifestyle inflation. It's a canker. It eats your wealth. It eats your future. It destroys your financial stability. So, if you don't have financial stability, you can't say that you're successful. Money is part of success. You can't take it out. Especially when you have obligations that you need money to handle. It's part of success. We must accept that. The fuel is money. And so if you teach ourselves early how to handle this, then we have some kind of, money at our level. So, into nipa ni bebre no sika no de ntia no wonya bi enso obebo cash no so. Minimum me ba kwatam bia o ye shem. Dress kama. Una nim so sika oni twitaku. So wo ha na tam bia wo frefre nkrofo mobile money ana papa bia no send obi test. And so pia ho shem no. It means you are living in this. You have created an inflation for yourself. Every money that comes to you, you don't channel the money to create value so that you will refuse or you stop asking people for help financially. You don't. Most of the time, it doesn't matter. A child so me. In Crawford, that Land Cruiser almost then Crawford Sicano Modia to fuel. Lifestyle inflation. Do you have to keep a Land Cruiser? No. And to change that, you can easily reverse it. You can't go out now, you can't how now won't you work? Cotton. If I talk it to her, no for difference in the status of the year, dear discover. Best our life says, yeah. Ufune kutauno 3,000. Also, when your idea be up as a ochikusia 1,000. Cotton phone, never 1,000 cotton for floor, we 2,000 which day. The first start is our business. That's how you change your finances. But the view will be such a discovery or besides changes our phone 3,000 or 5,000. You was happy. In internet, young crow for the baby, Sikaba and Sabu. In him so hit. In him so hit. In internet, watch it again. Into the moment, your baby will is also so best as a son. It's a son. It's a son. It's a supper. Will be a bit missing in the book. A beer any dark any maybe in your watch and your bosom. But the moment I obey catch who said, I deal with you or some Mrs. Sano. I shall fake bones and society be brave about Sikasemo. I feel would die, better. Slow Dutch. Because they say no Sikasemo to me. Don't let it kill you. Don't let it kill you. Study it, study this subject, read about it. Study it. Because a lot of our people are wasting money. A lot of our people are wasting money. They have no idea the terms that they use in finances. They don't budget. They don't save money. They don't understand what they call income. They don't understand anything they call investment. They can't investment on say treasury bills. That's how. What about say treasury bills? And I don't know. It's him. And so be our tuning be on him needing. I can also the quotation be a bit maka. And so him first cow. Officers of the Constitution of Ghana, Obetima reading Constitution in a assassin, or canning in as with him. No, she, Debbie, men canning in a yes, cardian film. Yes, I China for Baba Fausikano. So, and no be a Wusian to see away. You see, no be a new be able to be out in the Paluta, Paluta, and you may hit a album. Besides, what is budget now? You know, do you have any financial goal now? You know, wouldn't name shame. What I hear also, sorry, I will hear TV entertainment news now. Gossip, celebrity gossip now. He will struggle. He will struggle. Why? Because the same mind that you need to make intelligent decisions on money, you don't have it. You don't develop it. Nobody is born with any intelligence. We all learn by subjecting our mind to scrutiny, to knowledge. Nobody is stupid. It's only that you are not gleaning, you know, you're not curious, you're not fighting for knowledge. Every one of us can improve their intelligence. Every one of us will be a bit more improved. Here's why you are said, no, I don't know. Maintenance is a bit. Since a moon will mintra. Monsieur, to bones 100 ways on money. You can sit down, search the top 100 ways that the rich people know that you don't know about money. The top 100 ways or 1 million ways, whatever, 1,000 ways. They will chimo, they will crime, they will igbem, they will brofum. Ways, when they mention it and you don't know, don't be ashamed, but find it. What are the things that they use that you don't understand? Because you can win in a game that you don't understand. You can only master. Uko jomunas okotaria, uto de unim. Unde okoto no ma beya duane unim ade kwakro. Okume mami ko joma okoto no ma be di abeye friends abeye nkwame ya wovuo no okoye no. The okoto to yenyina woni wadi bida. Uko joma okoto de ote ase. De unim. That's why you can prepare food with it. You know, you don't go to buy things that you don't know. You buy the things that you understand. That's why you can win with it. It is here. Where is here? We a teacher. Where the beard why about what you say first count. I train so ya and I'm a salary increment. You bet my tomb over same. Because you name the was count sa. 2,000 over 1,000. And that's a fact with us Africans. We are not intentionally learning and upgrading ourselves, building our capacity on money. All that we care about is CV, is getting another degree, is getting another job, better job, looking for visa. That's what we care about. We don't learn. So when you hear lifestyle inflation, you say, they okay, okay, no, we are now there by the enemy. Because that's what I was internet in Sonia nature. Yeah, bro, from nature. Oh, mukrum. Because yeah, no, the nature in internet so. Yeah, normal ain't say your shebren. So say yeah, a party near your honey, a sunny or bonum. Yeah, and only a pen more. The beco hiano yempe. Now the onim crowns all this year. One person will be better. So, two bones, no. Soon we are snani and do opa a social network and so the edge of hono yet the bema ya bit maku here. Baby, say a day a jenny a horn, denny and yansa kuhiano. You who's information in P. I say, yeah, no, yeah, it's in Yamini Baba Yama. Sikawasa, I see so. Luciano money be brain after started to turn on my ya. Baby. So me den the cup no been dark lifestyle inflation. Say so see now join here. Say wono sika bia beba nsambia no kumfanya de pa o de oshino. Na tambia pese nkofo hu se wo sika. Tubo nsa bibia no pese o de sika kosesa no. But sika ba nsam a enya sa na ye no. Sika ba nsam afa kohye baabi. To de bia o so baabi a wote no wotra ho. Na obo sika no. And the question from where this can be broken. To the beer or sugar when I was all share. to the beer, say Jumana when in your so yes, say Juman one abob was cano. Yes, the we are there and won't crack. Obokrono, I just wanted the Ekayase. Obi Obokrono Bianos or Seiska. Will be a war bokrono be or Sisikan and the Dutchess on yet. Your mo be chrono fango sida in Kotoka and Kojivis and Quabroche. Was your one comfort. Will Pesel. Tinya be near cat. Ye can't dear wooden no cray. Near Jumaden. And Yawawadi. So, and be near come. So Obokrono was same way we here. You hear any say Chrono number. Who Jumana as an invoicer. I was any penny baby to me again, no maybe no yeska. I feel was home baby scan of Coy. Or Presano, this kind of me, maybe met as me, a branch or yet more baby. Christmas says now morning in Alcon. Na while fetchy and no papa no akubu or more human a punani. Echo Fasikana a human at home. Now manitrim camera crowell. Cause all Bokronoa. What do you know? Yan Sassembi. You don't say, they are took better with Yammy Diacho. Tiano Biniaka. Yanabiniaka. Ye can't be a wooden no cranny see you. Near Dania, you madame. And ye be. Nipasano or Bonisika Homby. Nanisika honim dear so according. Now, me say, you come here, they will power was here about power back on ye. Because the anticicas in dinner, ye needed that the we know. Yentisikantina yes, yentisicas into the MP Crumo. Yentisicas into the yet in time $20,000 here the corporate. Was yentisicas. Entiasia. Timmy Huni and Crow for Unam Cromuna should be car with them. Obuzans and I only part to do send one for Mojuma. Because one only Tribuno. A castle was carnage with a cap of them. A grow a castle was carnage with a cap of massa. So, and this I go for the baby pre cotoca papano, so now was sit down Cassie, is Oscar, and I was sit down to Oscar. Because will be Oscar, I can tell you 99% of the time, the car worker, if you will see. You miss any part, you must send will be 90% of our more. And he found our investors can't tell Oscar, baby. In fact, you own the Nipan Brentis can I say. You just what the car more and I just Oscar. Until I go for the Oboka baby and is no. Yeah, be car and cajon. And cajon. Your cocoa farmers, I can say, our Ghana, Unika Bacocran, so Afibia will track cocoa be a $5,000. As one talker. On them, because maybe you're telling Yaka. Do you have brand and our person which is on your skin to first pay no with a cotoka and your friend of lifestyle inflation? We hear kind of you might grow away no packet. Tisicas into bebre. When you do baby when the bebre have enough person called Johnny politics now for Ghana Sika. So Sikana we a united no person who go up as offer. Because so far they know they are on Tisicas. Fadia any of their own discuss. Wo train say osro bemoaye loto bemoaye sakawa bemoaye on tisikanas. Akraba usamuno wo bo ho pan abeye kese e na kire se wo tisikase. Na we mu na o se kire ma to peso ye ya ana sebe successful life no sika ka ho kire no. Enye course na o choose ama no secondary school no. Na the teacher na watch no hu no. Teacher unya visa obeja akwara no akọ. Teacher na watch no physics and mathematics no. Hu no. Uso ko school papa o, upa ko bo school ni di ne ko. Teacher na watch no meso unya visa na obedwane. And this audience audience akwara ko school papa no ye course papa. We be a normal money pa ye no in school. Ba ko school ni bi. May expect some school that we ain't or the pay, you know. You invest into what the pay, you know. Let's now we go come more train about pay and start what you need pay. To me for Obano ye Obano shebre nko school. Cheno de usua. Cheno. But we are can you any business account. Business 99% of the time, business and investment. They are the things that create wealth. All the other things, they don't create wealth. They keep us busy, which is okay. They keep us, they give us livelihood, which is okay. But when it comes to wealth, financial stability, having control, teach them those skills. Those are the skills that they need for life. Somebody has told us, we can try enough. So even when we define success, is impaired. But definition of what it takes to become successful in life is impaired. It's impaired. So how can you become something that you cannot define rightly? And then I also be brand or the and then I guess I one thing I say. They say, of course, secondary school name how see, granny says he brought a certificate to home exams, home so passing a bit more japo. Now, mammy phone, papa for be at the phone, so more and why? Because they want their children to become successful. And you're teaching them how to lie. It's not part of it. It's not part of it at all. So my name is Kwabena Bendako. Thank you. Lifestyle inflation. Build the business at Obuasi. And also so funny payment fan. Office in a home so also be my mini. Office car is on home so your mentor for front account. The panel phones now using it more on home so your men. But what was so economy way different. So when you see any year over cash business now. And keep. I mean, look at the people that you look up to. Some of them they just on government contract. Some of them they have international partners. Some of them they are being ruled from banks. You have none of these, and you want to build a business, and you want to compete with somebody like that. You fail. You crash. Simple as that. You crash. Will be international fund, government connections. Will be a bank. Maniska. Will be all kind of things. Or yedineska. Wo nyabi. Okotoka aro akotobi. Otofi aro atobi. Business in the begu. Or ye party. Is a grand grove party. Scaro cry. They shape grass on yagro. To be on for spend this kind also to the make a spend. You will crash. You crash. So in order to hold this kind of lifestyle so that you are not financially or destroy or you don't struggle, it means that don't let what others do put pressure on you in your business, in your personal finance, in your family finance. Stick with your plan. Stick with your system. Stick with your structure and follow it and grow with that structure. It doesn't matter what people say. Say, this is what I can do. This is where I'm. And so almost every time you define the source, how the money is coming before you even understand who to compete and who to talk with. And who even to emulate. So, yes, I guess blindly. Oh, an international businessman. Do you know where he's getting his funding from? Do you have the same access? If you don't have the same access card, they say your code according to what you have so that you don't crash. Because you can create lifestyle inflation easily. And that's why many people struggle. So, Jisikana Bons and Washington. Scan ban is a man Washington. Scan ban is a man Washington. The ones who were Jinapaf maybe for 10 years on Konenimta. Because you can buy Onimohunyansa. This is perspective, how to develop the mindset to start and build your business. If you have not read any of our books, you should get a copy and read. And yet, I'm book on can you the any examples only a course ni nyadwa better no massy. Because the oking kind of keka brophobia or the coa would you say Oceania so Kokana or the Tariana why you been a born in your Tariana why Winkoma Bravo. This is resilience. You have to be tough, and this is unlimited opportunities. Learn, open your mind. And the bobra. And yet the bobra you find exams. This is African advantage. A friend of mine told me that somebody from Ethiopia read it and he couldn't put it down. It's a great book. I'm beginning to see that this is one of the books for Africans. Every African, if you can read this, they will correct all the nonsense that these people have put in our head. You should. It's on Amazon, it's on Kindle. African Advantage. Becoming a positive, productive African. Achieving your dreams in Africa as an African. It's one of, all our books are great. So get a copy. This is self-investment. What add value our own cover beer and until our train said that should be I don't be free, but I don't be free. So this is financial intelligence. Right, and this is financial freedom. So get a copy. You can send us message. My number is 0246631 874 0246631 874. You can get them on Amazon, Kindle as well, both hard copies and soft copies as well. Get them, buy them, read them. I know they are each book is 40 Ghana cedis and yet expensive. Expensive. Near printing a secret. If you are going to print, how much would you print it? So almost every knowledge in this book is for free, so to say. And these are the same knowledge that people are paying, thousands of the other currencies to get access to. And people are changing their lives because the way you change a man's life is when they have different kind of knowledge. Well, all right. So thank you. So can you list the names? Yes, perspective, how to develop the mindset to start and build your business. There is streamline, how to teach yourself money. There is resilience, courage, and strength for the entrepreneur. Unlimited opportunities is a booklet for Africa's entrepreneurs. There is African Advantage, being a positive, productive African. There is self-development, adding value to yourself. Personal education for personal success. Financial intelligence, and financial freedom. So you can get copies and read them. Read them with the spirit to learn. Read them with the spirit to learn. Maybe here in Africans, the data that we need, the information that we need to do well. In Moody don't know any. That's a fact. You Moody don't know. You know where or different information was in. So some of these books will just reset your mind on a part that you start to fish for the knowledge that you need, the knowledge that you should have been given to live your life. And that one I know is true. And it really does not matter the degree, it's their degree. Degree now and you've been a course on the content. By the content that they design, and that's what they have done to us. So we believe so much in that degree. But what we refuse to ask is who designed the content of that degree? And what was the intention of the one who designed that content? So you so believe that you've been given something, but you can't do anything with it. So you can have a PhD in it, you can have a first degree in it, you still can't do anything with it. So you believe so much in the economics that they taught you. So why are you still struggling financially? You believe so much in the engineering they taught you. Why are you not creating anything with it? Yeah. You believe so much in that course that they taught you. Why are you not building anything with it? Because you should be able to build, produce with proper education. Add value. If that is an education. An education should give you confidence to create. We are Luther, also work with school. My people who be say for the A4 sheet. It's what you do with the education that you have. That is what matters. It's still you holding it and saying that somebody should employ you. So my name is Kwabno Bendako. You're on TikTok as well. has a over 5 platforms at the moment. So we are on YouTube, you're on Facebook, on other channels as well. So thank you. Share it with your friends. Tell them to school, learn. 1, 2, 3. You are fine, I tell you. And every time you should be doing something. Your finances should be changing. Your business should be improving. Your families should be changing. You should have confidence, and you should be clear with your life going forward. You know, become a better person, and you are somebody now looking for information to upgrade yourself. That is the trigger, if you want. That is the trigger. Now you see that, okay, I'm living intentionally. I'm living intentionally. I'm living intentionally. Somebody said P is too much. I wish we could even speak everything in P. Yeah. Current. So if you don't understand the P, we have other videos in English. You can focus on. The intention is to change the fundamentals of our culture. The person for no monko school no mote the can no mo free sunsum no mo try we as planning. They plan ne bobra ni sunsum. Na sa no mo yanke kan ma ye nkrofo ante ase no ni ntina still mo ti sunsum no mu no. Nti wo hye ne sika ne wi a no pesa man bi oba wi ne sika no. O hye sika ne wi a o pesa okobo obi dua because obi o dwen so obi na afa. To so da ye na se obi na afa o de da ye na akirikire mu. Because information oni ni ho. So but the essence is that our people should be able to understand these things. So if you're not from Ghana, I understand that. But for many of us in Ghana, we understand why we are there. Anywhere you go, we understand this. So that's why the books are even in English. I wish we have all of them in P or in our local languages, And so if you're in Nigeria, you can convert them to Igbo or Yoruba. In Kenya, you can convert them to, Kikuyu or, Swahili. Things like that. I think that's what Africans we have to do. Yeah, that's what we have to do. So that's what we have to do. We should make sure that we break it to our people. Break it to our people. And very easy. See, go for the casa now. Motia seni di dwa. Ni church music mu. Kambrofo na gra intiase. No mo dia share kon. Krofo no mo dia share kon. Tina yenko no. Bonzo ka asem na ko unya ne jino se won tiase. Bonzo kosa. And so petwi Bible abenya bi. Ade na financial book ni fan ko twi. O pedagomba Bible abenya bi. How many of the technical skills, word creation, business skills? Yeah, they are good at Gombam. And I say, ewe. And I say, Gam. There be, and so we actually Bible. Because the most important thing to us is religion. That's all. But you have to refine the minds of the people with technical skills, data, information that they can build with. So that they can make right decisions. English is not better than our language. It's just somebody's language. Ours is so good. Kasano, and then I'll be kind of kasa and san or school as I could come for confusion. The bedders any power to me, baby. Kasana edisha say o free o mame enchen wa kasa no na nke de tete wa kopem so benyini. Eno na o de dibia, eno na o de ye adwuma. Ka wo mre. We de o ka o kasa na wi na de wa ko ba bi ni asa akoma akew. O ka kra yeso asan ti. We mu nyina no be de wa dwe no be de mabie. Wo ka obezi international language. Wo ko international, wo sika na ebu wo. Enye brofa wo ka. You see how the upper wo $10 billion One table of grand for my hill. In your bravo, a value. The value, the wealth that you create. It's not the English. The entire day, or you're here for the Casana at 30 or more. Was anyone found? Was can it be anyone found who we are sick? Casa will be cut. A more, or more say, or more dimusono. Una more money break us. Build a company and see. Employ people. Nobody will ask you what language do you speak. It will be come. I speak impeccable English where he's poor. The more you're thinking of greater things, you're not thinking of grammar. Because your mind is creating wealth, creating value, not English. So if you don't speak Chi, that's fine. We will try to, interject it, but really the intention is not Chi. The intention is not English. The intention is to get to the village. My brother in the village who didn't go to school, so that he can watch it on his phone and change his farm, his cassava farm, his okra farm, build his finances, change his family's destiny with that information. If I continue to speak in English, thousands will be cut off. So thousands of our people will be cut off. Nature on your camera for sa. Mo campaigns woman can brof. Mo kan ye kasa ya. Ye here be my brand and the assassin na brabo no. Ye kan brof. Nti ye camera for okay, yeah, complexity, but really the intention is to help our people to build their lives. So thank you. I'm so grateful today for you being here. Brofone kabia yes I need brofone ho sa what I say me say me coming kon come twem kura so anyway power no means power no any means empty. And to bet my journey me the link na to Johnny we are branch suade kinkai se sa brabo kofo bi na de bibia hye kom ya yentimi kan ye kasa ye mfa nkyerɛkyerɛ ho nti ye kasa bon so no bi dia betwam we have to go international. Who's waiting for you in the international room? Even when you sit in the bus with them, they cover their nose. Let us be free. They say, let's hold what we have and build it. Brof. Kakam kasa.
Legend Pacho, good evening. Yeah, chair for you know, Madam also. Quick one, Legend. Yeah. Lifestyle inflation. Just a simple thing being a legend make account. I think that Legend but also be and we are doing time call so lifestyle inflation, you know. Also, wow, it's me time when you say acquire by now. When I didn't pay and I didn't salary. What create story with the amount now emotional or loose. Now all the amount. I know say a lifestyle inflation. If you are not able to control, I think the United starts from the mind, your emotions and everything. If you don't have control over those things, obi the discount, but also adoya. Me can't say adoya, but adoya. Adoya it has become systemic. Nipan I say if you are the story be back, say bones and or the whole iodine or the wabo to say every month, only me say ABR 200 cedis. It be free up while we have it because it be too good into your car or the man. But give yourself maybe 6 months. So 200 cities now they be our this story babejeno. Fatuo na one when I heard near obeti media. So that is one lifestyle inflation by arguing in terms. If you give money freely to people, there are certain situations that you can do that. But a be habitual say akwa we did be our story. Then it's just so one and nipano obewu and I say bibi betono. Why is it that all the people no but if now for you are the only one spending in your circle, then it means you need to run away. If they are not bringing business ideas, if they are not bringing any productivity ideas, not your own spending with friends, it means that your circle is not productive, and one day you become like them. Wow. One day you become like them. And the legend I don't see one and share in Krofoska or the baby to those people who born a vision crowd on Betia. The person knows that this person I owe, but so if we are not able to control that edge to help people, again, I'm not saying don't help somebody, but you quantum thinking legend China. Uti make can MSC and he was I said can be, and that's every 6 months be or the story be ba. Every 3 months be or the story be ba. That can be your lifestyle inflation. You may not be spending the money on lavish things, but a baby sanka utimi kipu ya obetimi dia ye bibi foforo. And legend, lastly, I think when it comes to finance in general, the people who want us to be ignorant, they are the one who are teaching us. They are the one who created our curriculum. Because the people who want us to be ignorant, who's microphone maker. Yeah, because it's corner maker. They want you to be ignorant, and these same people are the one who actually formed the base of your curriculum. In Tinya business school, mean kasi mention, but you share Ghana, the lifestyle inflation is not far away from us. Or share bank say you Google here, and you mean now turn the old Jumuna that bank now. You'll be on what MBA or PhD in finance and all those things. I'm not insulting their intelligence. I can never do that because on my bro, that degree, you know. But that lifestyle inflation also goes there because they do not understand the culture. Financial education is irrelevant until you are able to tie it to the culture of the people, and then it will ignite the productive part of their culture. Intimi stocks investment is in a M4 Ghana. So if you are putting your money, about 80% of it in it, one day I'm telling you, I'm not a prophet of doom, but because that is not your system. No, na in more down is farmer or more school no, and yet and farmer. So let's learn the otherwise. Sanya legend you. So pese udi pandia obeka de no kasa no. Sanya ya where then. ROI, it is good if you're able to tie it to the culture, maybe in a different way. But say what they compare will be economy in a different country or only system need different, and then that lifestyle inflation and also because our culture no iPhone 16 you'd want to get the iPhone 16, but it's the same as the 15 and the 14 and the 13. So while here lifestyle inflation in Becho, no and then you come and beg maybe and TC and answer till is on send no kakra. Meanwhile, you're able to have the money about 20,000 Ghana cedis to go get an iPhone, which could have started a business. The legend, Pachomin Manu business, Coach Habib Baba. I want to listen to him, so I'll jump off so that he can continue. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Habib, yes. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. Good evening. And good evening to everybody that is watching and listening to us. Let me also greet some individuals on this platform who have called to tell me that I shouldn't stop talking, I should keep talking, and that they are listening to me.
That's right.
I think that is that is quite encouraging.
Yes, sir.
You spoke about the cost of your books, and initially when I saw it, yes, I was also of the view that the price is on the low side, and I think the price is because of what you seek to achieve. You want to make it in a way that everybody can be able to afford it. But on the other hand, you see our people, once something is not expensive, the value they attach to it is very little. Talking about the language, you see, it is only a slave who prides himself for being able to speak another man's language. And personally, I would have wished to speak P. And if I meet a brother and English is not a common language, we have another Ghanaian language, which is a common language, there's no way I'm going to speak English. In my village, some people don't even know I can speak English. There was one man who actually asked me one day that, so you, after all the school, I've never heard you speak English. Can you speak English at all? I said, yes, I can speak English, but when I meet my brother, I cannot be speaking English when there is another language. So our language is very crucial, and it is very, very important. Even in the house, I never speak English with my children. I never do it. And I don't think I'll ever do it. In fact, somebody even heard it. She called one time, oh yeah, Krachini, and then a whole lot of people think that is progress. After attending some small school and coming out, you now adopt English, and then you'll be raising your children with English, and we think that is progress. I think that is sheer ignorance. Sheer ignorance. And that day I used that opportunity to educate that fellow. And it isn't like the children cannot speak English. They can speak English, but we have a common language aside English, and we don't communicate in English in the house. Let me go to the topic of the day. Mr. Abindako, thank you very much for this particular topic today. Lifestyle inflation. If you are a government worker like myself and you are here, my brother, my sister, it's either we are in the same boat or we were once in the same boat. And if we would listen and readjust and then educate our colleagues to also follow suit, I think it will help all of us. From your submissions, what I deduce is that lifestyle inflation has to do with a situation where when your income increases, you increase your expenditure correspondingly, if not more. That is what we see. And I want to make reference to government workers. You look at the person's life from the level of a student to national service, and then finally being employed. Now, you realize that when he was a student, there was some food he used to eat. You never died. You became a national service personnel, maybe you upgraded a bit. Nothing happened to you. But the level at which we see the majority of the change, or most of the change, is after we are employed. Because some money have started coming in. And instead of thinking of what to use that money for to generate more money, we are just interested in increasing expenditure, i.e., acquiring more liabilities and making life difficult for ourselves. Aside that, sometimes there is promotion. And so one of the reasons why we don't see any changes in our life as government workers is that the moment there is promotion, we adjust our lifestyle to that level. Even if it's not promotion, a little salary increment, this annual salary increment that politicians are joking with us, 10%, 5%, there was a year it was even 4%. The person will readjust. So at every particular point, he's hot.
Yeah.
He's hot. And like I said the other time, some of us were there before, and it took a lot of learning and a lot of effort for us to get to where we are today. And if you go to most government institutions, the conversations that you hear there are so shallow, narrow-minded, without any vision. Aside the unnecessary quarrels and envy and enmity, you don't hear anybody saying that, oh, this thing sells, so let's put money together and see how to buy it and sell it and make profit. You never. I have been in the service for like 9 years now. I've never had that kind of discussion. And if I bring such a discussion, most of the people will kick against it.
Yeah.
Most of the people will pick up. But
So what
discussions like
What do you normally agree on?
Yeah, that is what I'm just about to say. Discussions like let's contribute money and buy goat and kill. That one, everybody welcomes the idea.
That's a good one.
We are having get together. Choose your drink of your choice. You see everybody jumping up and down. So that is the kind of situation we are in. And so this is the reason why you see people working all their lives, retire, and there is no change in the person's life. There is no change because he is just a consumer. He doesn't welcome new ideas. Let us contribute and buy cow and share at the end of the year. That one, everybody is for it. Let's come together and start something. Nobody is for it. Let me finish by saying that successful people, most of who did not go to school, because for those of us who have gone to school, except you get to this level of consciousness, you are still in darkness. And sometimes when you talk, some of them even fight you. The money that we make, people who are successful, like you said, everybody makes money. Money comes to everybody. What you use it for is what makes the difference. For majority of us, we don't have any plans. The only time we have plans is when the salary comes. Meanwhile, successful people already have plans there. So anytime money enters, he knows where the money is going. But for us, the average-minded people, we only start planning the moment money comes. Yes. And that is why we waste it. The successful mind will not waste it because he has already planned. And so he wouldn't have the time to change what he eats. He wouldn't have the time to change what he wears. He wouldn't consider where he sleeps. He will not think about going to acquire another degree. He will not think about that. He will not think about marrying a new partner or adding a girlfriend to his wife. I'll share a little life experience that I've had with some of my colleagues. Because of this particular lifestyle inflation, personally, I lived with one officer. He is with one of the forces or the security agencies who bought a car and wants to come and borrow money from me to buy fuel, like you said. The moment you mentioned it, he just came to mind. And that day, my wife made a comment that, hey, in those days, when I see somebody with a car, I see the person as very successful and has no problem. He never knew that such a person can be in this situation. And I say, yes, it's possible. Because if you don't plan very well, you don't have anything, you don't have any business. Your only money that comes into your hand is your salary. And the next thing you think of, instead of starting a business, you are thinking about acquiring a car. This is the situation you will find yourself. And not recently, not quite long, I heard he attempted suicide. Yes, that is the level it has gone to, because it gets to a level where you are so frustrated and you don't know what to do. And so for some of us, we just punish ourselves so much so that it gets to a time where you don't get any help from anywhere. And you think the last thing you should do is to do the worst. Wow. Because of this kind of lifestyle, some workers have become drunkards. Some have become frustrated. I know colleagues who have become drunkards. And you know why? He went for a loan. He couldn't. He went for a loan and blew it. And imagine you paying for a loan and you have nothing to show. Find a loan. Yes, you can't. Yes, you can't show that this is what I've used the loan for. frustrations. I know a colleague who is currently seeking psychiatric medical attention because of situations like this, because of the lack of financial knowledge, because of the lack of financial intelligence. He went for a loan, went into something else, he lost the money. Like you always say, always start small. And now you lost that, you are still paying the loan. And it's a very long-term loan he went for. So he got frustrated. Till date, he is still on medication. So when we are talking about some of these things and people don't get it, look, the repercussions, sometimes the consequences and the repercussions of being financially unintelligent may take you a whole lifetime. It may take you your whole lifetime. I know somebody who is going for another degree because somebody is having a higher degree and the person is also that is just the reason. That's the reason. And it means you don't need it. You are going for it because of somebody. And people go for loans to fund their education. Majority of the people in the service, they go for loans to fund their education. And then you come back and the difference between your previous salary and your salary now is not up to 300 cedis. What is the sense in it? So, Mr. Obindako, some of us are doing our bit in our little small corners, and we are trying to see if we can educate our colleagues. Some of them, when they see some of the things we do, they want to laugh at us, but we know why we are doing them, and we know what we are getting from it. I have never gone to anybody for any assistance because I know that, and I can't even do it. That is me. I can't do it. So I'll have to do things that will prevent me from finding myself in such a situation. Going to there was one time we dug a manhole and I was to build it. My mason came. I told him that right now I don't have money, so you should wait a bit. When I get money, I'll call him. So you have colleagues, you can call them, and then later you pay them. I said, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I just can't. I can't. So I try to do what will, as much as possible, also bring me something for me to do whatever I'm doing. And with the support of the kind of partner I have, I think some of us have been lucky. Maybe Miss Obin, you are also lucky. So we thank God for those gifts. Yes. Yes. So I'll end here, and then thank you very much for some other people have called me and we've started certain engagements. I would like to thank you for. I have never regretted joining this family. I've never regretted. I want to say I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. My wife sends her greetings.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Auntie Casey, Kasa.
Yes, sir, Prof. Good evening,
madam.
everybody.
Good evening. Happy birthday.
What's in my
I say happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
It's a birthday as well, so we can wish a happy birthday.
Professor Obenda Kwansi so much. Or drive all the way from Accra to Akosomo to just come and mark the day with me. We'll hear about program, I'll bet your letters. I a protocol following up. And go by your envelope, I did Mirkadi Nechi. Fuel papa and Jibi Womeho. Ono mom came to Ono accomplished artist to buy support my book. Prof. Nyamin. My joy is when people see leaders they can't see. A great leader is somebody or empower another person to be equally great. That ni followers ni greatness and money. And I salute you. So now we are moving from followers into disciples. I've seen Joyce upon Akosomo on Let's share the word. Thank you for being on tonight. Nti ne obi amboa me na menka kyerɛ Professor Obenda ako sɛ meda n'ase bebree. Me na menim ne nti a me friend Prof. Wonte ase a we will build Obenda Ako University whereby wotumi tena ha straight 1 year na wadwene ne wabrabɔ ansesa a ɛsɛ yɛkɔbisa deɛ ɛwɔ wo brain mu. Nti Prof yɛda ase. Sometimes wodua na wogu a wonhu agye mmerɛ bi so na wodane w'akyi na wohwɛ nipa edi w'akyi atie wo sɛdeɛ ɔmo abrabɔ asesa a ɛna wobɛhu sɛ aduaba no a woduaeɛ no ɛngu da. A biggest challenge to us as a community, Ghanaians, is lifestyle inflation. My adwuma at a government service before. Na my transformation is a sign, media ne basa bodam. Community be a mission, boa me growth be, I'll live. Because na maintain the pass CBU. A normal see a bed dressy. Nanso, ye ni shri. Or the scanning in our dressy. But salary delay 1 week. Onini kuni ne yen ma assemble to. And so what your bonnet to me start businesses me normal to us. Into your shank for us so keeping up with the Joneses near the boy ablabo. Because I guess I won't fit it. Nanyam nina na acquire masters. I don't know master me car 2 times me now down driver wooden. And so be an anchor me old car and then cop at the me abba because me maintaining ye. Nanam sa upese ya accepti unti. Na wakɔgye loan de akɔtɔ car ɛnyɛ commercial car wo dress na wagye high five nti wo bɛ service loan no na a ɛmfa so bi ammerɛ wo na nipa bɛbɔ wo nsɛm ama wo me feel sɛ wonya more income ɛsɛ wo save more mom sen sɛ wo bɛ dress na medwe ho a menhyɛ da nte ase as to why yɛntumi create yɛn own world a yɛbɛte atom sɛ metumi ahyɛ asomade ahyɛ chain ahyɛ de ahyɛ mi akɔ asɔre me na yɛ me nipa na me de aba wona wonte ase ne wo nipa na me de hyɛ ɛyɛ me nipadua nti ade na sɛ me ma de a wobɛdwena fa me ho na tete me sɛ na be ade bia me hyɛ ade foforo na yɛahyehyɛ mpaboa yi colors upon colors ne go nanso ne ba school fees ba na obi ammoa na asɛm asi sabio eyi ɛyɛ den me hyɛ dante ase. Intimacy fie mu to have these conversations. And yes, I betray you. We'll just run in circles. So we see Kasem I can tell you on authority as a psychosocial counselor. So we see Kasem your mental health is also any ye. Intino, ebe dead in your body as autoimmune diseases. Ubeko hospital akwa psychologist beka se conversion. Unyaro so untiapo. We see Kasem yare. Now, sometimes in Kofi be wrong for so much, Mr. Obin. Wouldn't you panic nas 1-on-1? Now, assessing a lifestyle, the spending, Ubecas or whisker single. And so, no expect to be here now on any ma, Uberman. Sanka mimi so me to me dear pa shia, and Camilla be a here one media mount. Also, Niska, you want to mean save you to me near you may be a kind of salary. And so, sure that we will spend this car. Many of the things I think Kwesi Kwachik said, the way you wasted the wastage. Because as any papa budget so, o mammy knew, papa knew, intiniane hunsu. Ye knew what downgrading means. Sasabi you name waha, but a name hunsu, into a semi baha. So 1-room apartment na me to me a chia, and a man me mabet cinema I should be doing me moving into the average typical Ghanaian. Inti ase. Inti ase o to me sustain 3-bedroom house no to me njiaka. Na bosome so a, obomodian la sumila. Enye so multiple streams of income. Salary na. Inti bosom beso no, na salary no wetwa, wadeke twa ne ho ahia. Na minim colleagues bi a market na nyine kudigwa no. At a particular time of the month, baby wo a omumfa. Because so free near me twa nyine ahia. And I'm like, what is this?
Wow.
What is this? Sagari ni meko na obitumi adia. Ma wo kra hu se wani abresa wo pese wo dan wa brabo. Nti nye da bia na aduan na okondo no benya adi. Masa eno nchira wo say if you earn more and you are spending so obitumi afford dia me ni woni asem. Na se want to me afford it, now wo hye wo ho dia, and then very soon you start having mental health issues because your soul knows the right thing. Nti no, wobetumi deceive you, you can't deceive your soul. Nti obi abehu abonten hyerem. But when to me and your school fees, when to me and your rent, the basic needs when to me and provide, I will so be catch you say, sub you, abrabona uguso bon, question mark wo ho. Live according to your means. Create one kasa world such that wonfa obia ho. Obi anya na ade foforo no obesesa ne car every 5 years. You ono so ne world. In your world, wonfrifri niam ntwa wo ho nhia, especially man. Ɔhwɛ kwan sɛ obi bɛkyɛ na ade onya nkyɛ na ade onu akɔfiri ntoma. Akɔfiri mpaboa. Na yɛ dan ne ka. Na wayɛ ha. Midwae na mede nkuto ka meti ma me na mekɔ no. Wig na akɔtɔ ene mani mmere. Enya me fepo. Nti no sɛ yɛntumi anhyɛ yɛn ho, and this comes with discipline. Because ebi ananko obi oni mu asɛbi oni wadwen no nsisi so. Na ɔno nyinaa na ɛkɔba. Mo didi wɔ particular restaurant. Mo tɔ ntare bom, kɔta bia mo kɔ shopping. Now feel all of a sudden you're frozen in Kobe. Sometimes people even make mockery of you. But wouldn't him and a mouth person with you. Saying the next 5 years, 10 years, Mrs. Sammy Sikasim. You know, when they make mockery of you, you see them as a Jane Yejuma. Into a mohumomia or mobo. Emma for Quambisu to educate them. Uma omo infefin with dinner and kawakuma. Emma, a woman as a wosa, as a woo savvy. Now I side to waste him you. No way we still be a we savvy. If you much miss savvy, pa, no be a down. No, I got to phone. Mr. Brenda, come before you use so many years. Me the idea hear me be a Samsung. Me got to iPhone now. Give me every 2 years be a Mrs. I can afford it, but I won't buy it. I don't need an iPhone. Nti sɛ sɛ bi wo use iPhone na mete hɔ na medwe me ma school fees ho na wo frɛ me sɛ memumu na memumu a wo bɛ yɛ me a ɛfa me ho ɛmfa me ho because in my world no me yɛ ndia me ho ɛbɛso nti topic we hia yɛ nyinara na yɛn nkɔmɔ ɛsi ne yɛn ho kafo yɛn spouses ɛne yɛn ma etumi di wo nko a wo yɛ ayɛden sɛ wo spouse na wo ma boa wa ɛma wotumi kɔ w'anim ntɛntɛm. Nti obi osuro bɛma ne nya adwenkyerɛ na osuro so ne ne yibedi san komo no nti ne yiri still all the demands ne ba because saa na wode share no wadwen sesa ne wama wo dwen adwen sesa still a obebrɛ wadwen sesa na wama wo kun adwen sesa ne wama wo mane po enhu sɛ bio saa na mete sesi a manya nimdie manfa nimdie na anya adwuma mete so obi a oni nimdie no nti sei na mpɛ sɛ meyɛ nti yɛn fi asemmom in the next 1 year abrabɔ sesa omu nyinaa de America na ebedi wachi na nko a wo sesa na wan sesa with your family a obebrɛ pa salaried workers high purchase prof obe free ne metwa omo ahia otwen salary na salary a delay na fe mpaebo akesi na yebo obi tong se bofo mana abo bi onam fom bi apa bi adwan emfa sika mmerɛ yen wo source of income ba ko a kana hu say wonenam broke and brokenness. Because we are broke for a long time, you get broken. There was entrepreneurship, we will go into the gutters and dig. But even with your salary, share a lifestyle inflation and catch. Now when keep up with your colleagues, Oma oni sorry, Oma oni mosque, Oma oni school, they drive in their cars, that is their world. Let them be in their world. When you get into their world, you live like them. But until you move there, a more be a brab bomber when you marry. So when you be brand says so crying to do more and to get more, but not to waste and to spend more. Me person me to me a jam ma bibia ebe yen kaye, not to waste. Se me to ton daria kesi asese na me ma gadget at me age ni pompa so bia mere no. Me kyerɛ ne so no no ankasa betumi aye ni sika. E obeka se we eye me de in my knee. At a particular age, Mami Amoame, Papa Amoame Kra, Metumi Aboame. That is my joy. Not mobile phone or no own to minto at me age. Inti yes, start is ibedi sound common. Sauba and out yes, and yama wake. Now, Fanya Jumana, my soul bleeds for you. Because where you whole university, once in a high whole quarter, I'll bet no abrabon sada. If you want to be comfortable with people, using what people using, what they eat, letting people see so we too with rich, whereby you know you haven't even begun, like myself. Listen, you can't. In the next 2 years, Abraboni be Jones. COVID by San Trey and Shia, a set trains way and why. Nneɛma na wapaaki egu wɔ ne nyinaa, if you are not in good shape, the time will come for so be ammerɛ wo. And the good shape is wobɛnya multiple streams of income such that wo de wo profit ebe sustain your lifestyle, not your salary. Nti salary in there, to get you to be BD, they are building a legacy and sustaining the lifestyle is the business. Nti madofo, let's get into the gutters. Emotions bi anka ho na yɛnhwɛ sɛdeɛ yɛbɛtumi aka the wastage. Waste na wode bɛkɔ salon, akɔtotɔ wig, akɔ altar call, akɔyɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa bɛsusu box na fa tum. Na bosom biara na 14th me birthday o. Nti I'm going into my susu boxes. A little waste ni nyinaa anka kwadwo mansafrɛ wɔ ade bɛma no mumu. Wode bɛtɔ credit asɛnde obi. Wotumi atɔ iPhone, me so Samsung. Na wo momo wo sika ɛsa wode bɛtɔ credit a ɛyɛ me masɛde sɛ metɔ credit. Wohu sɛ woka kyerɛ me sɛ meyɛ gyimifo. Mengyimi sɛ bio ɛwɔ wiase. Metumi ahwɛ mmɔfra tu nti na mewɔ tu. Nti sɛ wowɔ 6 a ɛnyɛ me responsibility. No. Mmerɛ a ne yɛgyimi a yɛnim nimdeɛ ɛna yɛyɛ saa. Ɛnɛ my responsibility is my children. Sometimes people play on our good hearts. Mwayen. Nti kwesi can come can no me go there. Now says so life so nipa financially. Budget. Budgeting is not for the rich who it's for ya ya bre. See a pesi esesa ya brabo. Sika bia ba onsem na oni plan a. Sika ne be kote se nsu. Eno nti na Ghana for sika nsunsum. Sika eye wo de awde be ye. So what plan was can bounce and pay it goes into the plan. Sikana woman, Sikana nana canswa. Now only plan biana bar, or the better cream. Minim Crawford Ghana had cream or sra, or US. Ye won ma bebre o mankasa ye products o Ghana. Au ben ye bi, obonisa best bespoke. Nia bon besun so. Ade na obekra bibie free ho. Obi ye nti wo so be ye bi na yato bag ne brand no professor etumi start business na ekita no won nsaase na ode kono ode ba na ochina salary delay no on the 15th Maya one umebu ada aso we e obeyfo ana sabio e jimi nti mama ye ni na ho na nyu bia na ye abrabon ne plan ye na so when you brace the many abre ya and those who are younger masemo yawa. Don't think you have time. When you bet in the 40-50. Into a near would say yen. Start to say obeji abrabono. We are salaried worker. Sometimes some of you are high paid and yet won't plan it. It is cannibal and was spending where we stay. But some so be any so bestra unifia obedidi. Or obechana de answer wako. Into obeko so ba. I consider obeka say enough is enough. Into yam plan ya abrabono. Now, what to me plan wa brabo na uche wo and ni je de ba wa komemu, you have no idea. Ubet me afra we into my 10 years and yet you are comfortable. You are still in your pride. So one now do sika toye. It is every funeral be obi abepam to my fra and found in your world what you can afford is your priority and you'll be your deco. Obinya be awuda na ude radia semana brabo. But when you mro biashri dia obetumi ayama wo ne wo ma ene ye priority nti me de masem ko awie ye ne yenhwe ya ma na free ne ma anya sa wo de ye business we invest into business o wo de ye wo nipadua sabio emfanfa so bi amre yen bio me na me ye me baby birthday ena me se me mpama de foforo na nkrofo mu ma o ma chipa Mr. Obi yen wie si ye wie program nti nka me koto gawa nkaga on the bed. Nka me koto bone straight and my brother born nkasa nye straight at 850 ya. Nka maybe me the bed. Inti man show be. Wankasa get your own agenda for your life. Afi beso send na wo birthday beso. Eyi na musika se medu. Na yenyi asresre ni mfiri mu. Na manipa de wanim ye form. Sa wo chi wo na je obi bua wan sa watu ya obeo. Da bi esa o story a. Emma when you nyam so nipa, so te. Many penfree omu pemuncha wade, no nimsa mame wede, na watre ni kro misame, and unkasa di ubu, a brew. Enti wo yi sa entitlement ni free mu, na unsa brabon is you and yourself. Dia obenya na ye wo de wani mro bi ya dia. Wo be unsa wonye sika bi ya utimi save. Enti wastage ni nyina asi. Ema sika kakra na eba unsam no, etumi bo abrabo papa. Ema wo de unsa se wo kuku. Se me na me bo me bra. Obi bua me obi amoa me o. Mankasa me bo me bra. Mentwe onyankopon, mentwe me nua, mentwe obi. Ma bra bo ye mete. Enti mankasa me bo. Na obetumi abo a age lifestyle inflation no ya grapping na you do away with it. Lifestyle no go so kwasro no and to say inflation can and see it to me save the more we earn the more we save, not just savings account. You invest into something ebe meska sika bi ebe on sem bi say sika nya ba no nya na and yes sika na eba on sem no emfa so amaso. And today is my birthday. This is from my heart to yours. Next year, September 14th, bisa on say usikasa ehina be so nipa. Me do be ase. Obenda aku disciple and I'm proud. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you. Auntie Casey. Happy birthday. And
thank you, sir.
launch book nini. And me name is Yam Kwana me buy. Me no ire ne buy.
Me da still be.
But ebe shira efrese ebe share busia force ukuno ne wona fomba ho nyina. That was happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Fachi, please, you can speak. Yes, go ahead, sir. Mr. Fachi. Mr. Sante Fachi. If you can hear me. Kwaje, we have you, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sir, go ahead.
All right. Ajabi Majo.
Yes, sir.
Mecha Abusianfonso Afide Kesi Sujina. Lady Kezia, happy birthday to you. Belated
That's
one
right.
although. But Yamin Rounds was a Odose call board na Wama a lady Eniaji.
Yes, sir.
Ajabi and you Nami statistics kakra. So na meba platform na so.
Okay.
Na Ebra Obisa says 1 million Ghana cedis a day na de beye. Na obi anche na adwen no. Mfa comments na me read no. It was so exciting, but it's so a twamfo ni bi kire ye say. Ebepim na nipa bebre enyante financial education there wabwa bepim sabre. And I think it's a good tool, it's a good program. And over time, people will come to understand you. Nipa ba beti wase. Na me kind be no comment na me hwe ni obi nya 1 million de be. In fact, obi kura ka so the best start oil company. I'm say, hey, now oil company there 1 million na ode cost start be and we have set it in Ghana scan e be say 10 billion. I say, okay, say ODC a 9 pa kra. And then we share online, send your uncompleted buildings, send your Crawford tonwa. Now we share 1 million. Ni ne twam for ni tray say. Bebre nya antiase. But say you nya antiase we. Na sa lifestyle inflation. Me obi aya metane and sorry ekasa. Na impem bebre no ejabe me ne wo mo kasa na me hwe wo mo a edi free 55 ekona na my worried. But because nipa na ya pension but or hwe na okasa du baby a na it is they feel offended. The reason is that I want to niema yi ena osusu se niema kachri. Na sankrofo no susan dan we ni nso be hwe wo mo ewo let's say 35 and below. Also me who say no I sad because eno say omuna musa ena lifestyle ya mobile phone ba opebi entama we ba opebi kaftan we ba opeso pambi oko online wa kohwe obi die Sunday na waye ne ho chencheren na wakọ ejabe unim se ebinom ekọ asori nansen ya onfa trotrobio onfa uba nko a trotro onfa because washe kaftan. But if you want to succeed in life, that will nim a level of taste. And Sankrofo are making. Mimi fie krasi tu neja. Abrabodi e chinchian e dia be pie nkran e guso aye bobra. Enti ye hwe fie se ne ehɔ ne yete. Na wo bedru ha. Na fie enne kwasi da du anke tumi fa trotro. In fact, you are even able to share taxi. If you are taxi kura free location e ko ba bi a ebepim na ebi no fa taxi in a form of trotro. Nipa for na team no or charge mo ebia 10 cedis to sum up. But ubenye obi ononko apeso tran ne ka mu noko. But Sankrofo yin so nyobi a sabe bibi wo ho so much but just say all kwakọ pake wa sorry enim na wasi ne hu so no nko an de sa aka ne bae. This is the kind of lifestyle a bit more adapted na edi nya papa na enura na me ne me nkrofo bi kasa wa adwuma mu na me bisa na se o salary a yetua wo afi mu nyina no ahe na utimi disie your personal saving. Interestingly enipa be 3 amene o mukasa aye no obi enu otimi save more than 1 month ska.
So it's less than 10%.
But see, I did a simple calculation. Be say, assuming your take home is 5,000, utmi mu 10% as tight. Now I'll calculate you, and you are so committed in paying your tithe, which is 500 out of the 5,000. And in a year, now we're to 6,000. Supposed tithe. Menkaze opeso to your tithe a problem. But I was telling them, if you can be so committed to pay your tithe every month, why can't you be so committed to pay 20% of same every month and be financially disciplined? So that by the time one ultimate 1,000 a chese afibeson now ultimate 12,000. Now if your salary take home is 5,000, it means that the whole year you're able to save 2 months out of your salary. Now say oye juma na say afimu nyina sika ultimate this year. And then they were telling me, oh boss, me to me save 2 months. I can't save 1,000. I can't save 12,000. I say, yes, you can save, but you are able to save 12,000 in the church because that tithe you are paying, it is your savings you are giving to the church and you are so committed. Would to me, a says, Sikanuama Afibesono. No way to me save 6,000 or church. I know they wouldn't mean koji or the boy Yamijuma. Now, say, wait me, yes, Adia. I then I won't mean your discipline and increase you to 20%. Now one save you and also 1 year. Send your bay a fibesono. Now wait to save 12,000. And if you divide it by your 5,000, it by 12, it means that you're able to save 2 months of your salary. And at least if you're a beginner and you have this mindset, anti Keze Kasana or cancer, small coins, me box I am and if you want to, so won't you mean yes, I deal with the any a bed in pass in the first place, no benya sa savings no na edu baby a wait to me, I invest in that was I 10 no to me into entrepreneurship. I mean, start with something. But the issue down is that people are ready to live the lifestyle beyond their own means, and yet they cannot prudently save. Send beboa or no edachi. There is no shortcut to success. You really have to take the bull by the horn. O per se udia empenyini se udi unkosua no na wo unkoko. Enti udi kosua ba ku bi awawe akoko ba ho. Enti enti se untumi ensie se sika no a ene na wo problem. Uye den u hiti 50 ko ebehia ho. Eho no ka se u speed se den untumi. because the strength for you even to acquire what you want is not there.
It's gone down.
I pray for the youth. Say, a very wonderful program that you've been doing, and you support it. Into Nigeria, about Kobo 11, that's what so. I was doing the statistics to your program, and I just as we speak now, about 235 watching you live. And so if you have 235 people listening to you, now you carry some message way across, definitely there will be great impact. And I think that is what you are seeing. And you may can't manual and say, senior Debbie, how can ye be anywhere shortcut? A one kasa or understanding of your financial education say, oh my own coin, now we're seeing what you see, now dear Juma. Unfortunately, they be a catch from say Bible no cry, who can don't want to so much, you know. And some more can woman or lifestyle will lead in our own fine Juma. Bible says when you're with fear and trembling, work out your own salvation. Work out your own salvation. And if you are a youth, a young guy, a young lady, na to me NCA wa dachi, na nkukuswebi abenyabi obididia. Ene dachi ehetewa. And nani we chinko fie nkoka se emrewane gu fie no na ayehwe. Because
sebre beni na to fonyo.
And nafe mami pani bi ono abone branka kranka wenya ne yeso nya wahwe na bra boso yie na watumi enyi ne aduru ni pani fi so akwaja adwenche no oda ne wani mu aso ye bayifo obra ukita mobile phone nso o monetize accounts bia o TikTok o monetize your accounts and you are not even ready to learn. And so this is the lifestyle killing the youth, and I think this is the best platform. Nyamina moso ediaba mejidi se ebusuafo share my ideas ye nyina ye tie bi na yesua bi nso edi free mu na ye nso ye de account onyame nhira empanyi se anoma no cheri dua so bebre a ogebo enti ba memfa ma no nsi na menu anom nso emechiro mo adwe na ye nyina ye ntie na yesua bi o me kan se onyame nhira na koso ye adwumaden na mejidi se emrepa ebeba nyame nshira that's every farmer
that's it we are on about 2 platforms. In all, we hit over 500 views.
That's true.
Thank you. God bless you. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, Freddy Gaza.
Mr. Obin, good evening, Michia Obibia, with their lifestyle inflation and the big issue, I think, and not just Ghana, I think a global issue. Mostly, say the more you earn, the more you tend to spend. I think a human nature. The expenditures are so keep track of everything. I wanna be clear. Say ABN first. No, now you make let's say 1,000 cedis. They still make it 5,000. Maybe you'll be surprised. ABN so fixed cost to say electricity. ABN fuel. No, they didn't unite the same name. Wow, loans be. If I could new car, what could a bigger mortgage? What could no Sikano more. So fixed cost might remain the same. Name some things be added value to your life. One thing say be car for to go to the same work and add the value in for new income. My name we are taking more of that money to service loan now. I think say also one thing now. Say we keep it records of everything now. Things will become clear. Say be inflation now enye de nneema ema wo live life say some necessities of life say aduane nsuo ebia your children's school fees nneema bia ye showmanship ebia new car bigger home ebia new shoes eno na etwe sika no more into eno ye bia de ba ko people should keep track of. And now one thing is to say, especially youth, no. So many ejuma for lifestyle inflation, say be obi and for ban. Wakwaje big weddings. So means our wedding idea is setting the youth back. And I think say we are branch or your baba, you should really keep an eye on that. Ubi is something I think I feel even traditional one and no ya worry in a local setting. No first year sikano ekope BBA. And one more thing say especially more abrochi no free BB home renovation tea. Ne na wakoto no if you know ebien kata grow in value equity kakra bam also ma menko yi sika ne kakra na memfa nko remodel home no yes I was a victim of that eba beba ne ko yi sika bi de ko some home remodeling be up to now I'm always on. Yes, I don't at times you just have to just preference and just go with the flow. Up to now, I'm always on my wife's case. Say, why did she have to do that? But she went and it took a big chunk. And don't forget net money. And yet, sika wow bread. And yes, be a tax if you may wow sika or the home. Yes, home renovation in the context of especially in that time. Homes to say devalue, we've lost that money. And that's one thing I think people should also keep an eye on it. So we approach as how equity the home remodeling. Say yes, structuring. If you know needs to be done, say more aesthetics. Say if you buy for more beautiful kitchen, beautiful bathroom, if you can push it back, I think that's something I think you should look into it. And Mr. Benz, our lifestyle inflation there, I think a global thing. Use the money to do things returns kakra. And I said you can even push it down the road, expenditure you can push it down the road. I think better. I remember a time now your crowd brooch and you're young, Mr. Beata, and you design and touch about you. So and that way, designer. But I feel that there are some things when you're younger, it's good to experience it. Said as you get older, there's no need to go experience it anymore. So it means they say design at and then find who be but now you're young and especially go university. Beautiful girls are around, guys, and you want to be part of it, So it has but who experiencing it earlier, but while when you hit your 30 corner, you don't need to go buy expensive clothes to show to anybody and now expensive cars to show to anybody. These are some of the things I feel some of the experiences, especially lifestyle inflation, some of the experiences when you're said you're down the road, you don't need to go back to it again because when you're paying. So it is same stopping. Yeah, I think that is all my submission. And one more off topic thing here. Yesterday, me call bank bill East Legon. And na a down day for me. Man, shut down for adwuma said you down day no me mpaboa ho nyina ayefi me jeans mu nyina ayefi ni ade nti tell her na me ko hu I think so don't say some of this or who me no say be onye say be some run off the mill person binti no a rude kakra o kasa che me bisa na sema no a rude kakra nti obi account no hu so the one of the relationship managers in home in say I'm better transaction buy no mudin komo ni ade na me catch leading say these are some of the people omoma heart na ya no so buy and because what tie ni ade na bi me buy am ho infinity no share reception or the mam you don't check the book price cover then dey ni nyina isika da ho na edit o kan ti omne nkasa say memo obi oba obi a oba be wawura bank kwa de you should see him or her as a friend is saying a person or baby in transaction or music no matter how small it is no any day service you munina no more apologize these are some of the things as Ghana Hana a part of I see it as learning experience, also an opportunity to also teach somebody say these are the things if you want to be successful in life these are some of the attributes characters also beboa so be me that be brain and I wish you congratulations for support so Madam you were so more. That's one thing I really like about it. I buy no babesa and didn't know. Koso to us to share my resources.
And I mean, Marina
All right.
Koy.
Chance they be namun pass them.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Giving us.
Thank you. Thank you. Kwame George Kasa. Kwame. What do you mean, cat?
Okay. Michia one wetie for na wama me akwanya se me so me infama me so me nkyere ma adwen wo atifin sem se nienti a ye bre wo sika ho ana se ye sika samonye na
Yes.
ni nyina ne fapem ni nyina gina eye ekwan a ye fa so tete wo nyini no sika sem na te se wo fie wo maame papa wo nuanom wo nanfofo enkomo be na mo di fiska ho na mo kan se sunsun bi ade a na se se nipa ye adwuma as mo anya bi na mo nso no na sika ne ba mo sem a na mo de ye dey so because na efie bi wo ho a da sika be fi sada na yididi sada na mama enwa bia jollof mamo hiafo no ama sika sada ya anya na ye mpunam ye kokari na ntwie na ye de abebo nkwan na
Sika ba fie.
Yeah, especially ukuru no kai no ko jibasa na sika na ye muna o ne enam sada na ye didi o ye hiafo na ye suban no nti ne ye disika na wi na ye de sa na ye ho san kire ye because me kai say na Mr. Ben ye fe bibi wealth effect be a asset be na appreciate pending ekoso because we feel say what be sikani nti say e be a time apartment be no the rent
Kwame, what's your friend is saying?
or stocks be na
What's your friend is saying?
wealth effect effect say property be an asset stocks be an asset na appreciate in value na e pasa na who say we sikani nti e pasa na expenditure na kosoro but in reality no a unrealistic income but only any income be a to say be a daily cash flow into amawo expenditure no answer would this kana but only income be a bemu on a daily basis into no be here but in the real world and answer what you say who is no na here for the suban ba kono no into say kakraba e ho bia say na make say me papa ti ni koko na se tua ba sika ne ye mono no ba na o gine twinam ne ade bre na ye dia ye nkwan prika ne ye di ni na so on dia me chenti that time na tire say sika no
Sika ba fie
kan die no form that time no so na increase your purchasing into her uniform kra na nye dada kra na papa person okotofoforo e de otofoforo mame nti ase sika na ai se honhom bi nti e ba se na wo kan se ya na betete hwe essence na ni so ate jubo ne ye diska na wie na ya go back to square one na san cost struggle ni nyina ye sika ho nimdi a de e wo form nti na e ma ye sa na sika no so na bia ye benya bi nso a na bia e free nimdi a ye wo fa sika no ho ye mu bi dwen se ye susum bi ye bobo mpaye ye nyankopon ene mesika na ye san wo nyomto bi to ne nyom se sika nyina ye wo dia dite nyina ye wo dia nti nyame ni nkunim nti ye wo sa mentality no nti e ma ye ntimi nye de nye sika ene sika so ba ye nsem a ye dini nyina nti wudi ni nyina na obe dey invest bi ena o kan se ogufuo no aba na wo dua no se wudi aba ni nyina eduru ebre se ugu aba na obe dey nye bi edua nti se wudi sa niema ni nyina achi a ontumi enkoyi ɛna sika no nso wo struggle financial because wadaagye ɛde na wode tie nsɛm na wode te wotie kunkumba dia wotie Manchester United bo Aviator boss yes sports twa lotto ufi say a shortcut ɛna ebetumi ade ama wanya sika nti wo hu ni say sika no bet yenim say according to principle of money sika ho nimdie ne ɛkyerɛ sɛ wontumi mfiti prɛkopɛ ɛnyɛ sika ɛfa ɛbrɛ wobɛkɔ brɛ bebree mu bɛfa nneɛma bebree mu ansa no ayɛ de wetumi anya sika ne bi nti sɛ woni saa nimdie weyɛ na sɛ wode wadaagyeɛ hwɛ football wotie commentary wotie concert party wokɔ ayie wosa wobɔ mpaeɛ wadaagyeɛ no nyinaa no nneɛma a ɛsɛ bɛgye wo afiri ahohiahia mu no wonsua adeɛ no a owurɔ bɛdako wobɛbrɛ wo sika ho da biara because wokɔ a ɔn sɛ te sɛ platform bi te sɛ wodie bi sei no a wokyerɛkyerɛ sika ebia wokɔ Facebook wa subscribe to nneɛma a ɛka investment ɛka sika ho nimdeɛ ho asɛm waba platform yi so bi wabɛtie owurɔ bɛdako ka kyerɛ wo sɛ sika no nyɛ sunsun a ɛsɛ wɔyɛ adwumaden wonya bi afa bi sie invest sika no bɔ sika no ho ban ɛmfɛn totɔ nneɛma basabasa ɛsɛ o control expenditure nti sɛ woanhwɛ saa nneɛma no nyinaa nkɔgyegye besia basabasa nti sɛ wotumi eyi wo ho firi saa nneɛma but wo no to wonsua saa adeɛ no wokenkan Koran wokenkan Jericho afasuo na ebebubu na Moses fa asere so wokenkan Deuteronomy ɛna Sarah di Abraham di mfinhyia aduo ho anwan ansa na
Kwame.
nti Mr. Ben mani nyina no yɛde yɛmfɛ mmɔbra so nti sɛ wopɛ sɛ on struggle ɛsɛ woka nokora nso wɔ sika ho yɛ obi wɔ hɔ a yɛde sika ma na adane te sɛ deɛ wanom ebia tawa anaasɛ wi na sika no ba ɛso ne mood nkude wo si behave ɛna sika nso ne ho so a ɛso no nti sɛ woanya saa nimdie wei nyina na de bia wobɛbrɛ wo sika ho ɛna wo second sɛ ebi nso ɛto aso sɛ woyɛ wadwen sɛ bia wokɔ suku a na oba bɛyɛ yi we saw be spend the average time I spend wo school no be first degree be high school that's almost 14 years oba ko degree another 4 years which is almost 18 years okoye master's account but o share cost benefit analysis say bia sika me dey call year school no na investment won't me menya salary emfe nye yi I just say oh bokro no and na say one condition na area sense no we for the atuja say enipa kakra bi enitimi nya salary etimi on be wealthy na say nipa kakra no wo nka ho especially nipa tuntum wo nka ho nti wo ba bi e wo firi ba no e die pe na wo besua o struggle nti say wo de wo ho kototo say ewiase international say de no ro be na international standard na that they are oh better was kasem de bia and na e be kan say onya ho ahwan 6 months in savings and some there do boa wo beche wan kasa na sika no onya bia ontumi vent na wo ko nya 6 months in savings akoto hemfa ansa no why business so enti na enye amount of money and sika podo ni kita na wo betimi edia yeji anase wo ho nchiri osika ho ye won kofo bi wo ho mo adwuma mu obi gi ebia teku obi gi sempo abet de ogi sempo ano ne sika no eba otumi bo ho ban de ogi kese no nso no ebe ho obobesi yen twa so se bia ye benye sika kese bi na ye bia ye business enti se wo pa no wa ma meti sa nim die we bia wo be da ko kire eni wo no mo ka mo kire na musika no de bia wo be bress ha be ka se ya mood ya nso ye mood ya wo be ho na wo be hu se wo enya sa nim die na ho na wo kwa ase e bia ya bɔ mi nsɛm tokuro na me fiefu agye mi nsɛm sradeɛ nim die na ye de bɔ bra nti se wo enya sa nim die na enko we are branche ababa wa wo sori a wo de wo so wo paye na nyame beyi wo shebrese safo bi wo bebi shebrese safo gina wa wo so gina wa wo nsem It is when to me and more brabby to say now the also there will now for and a word from a two shoe BSC and a one agatana ball saying and a Manchester United and a Adomon and Adomon when the John Mama more NDC MPP or more they say put your complaints me catch or say. Saa complain ni saa deɛ ni nipa no sɛ wopɛ sɛ odi yie anaasɛ ɔmbrɛ wo sikasɛm na sɛ wo sikasɛm toto yie bi a ɛsɛ wosua nneɛma ɛsɛ wode w'adagyeɛ na wɔka sɛ
Kwame. Okay, Safo. Kwame, we know they come to the to us or children. We have figures.
Okay, legend. Mchecho wibia mcheche tifo. It's our legend. For medical my I wish your sister Kezia happy birthday. Things on also a great work. I'm gonna say you are raising African conscious soldiers, right? Yeah. The lady is doing a great job, and you have to also support her. Okay. Inti, Mr. Abin, so book really mean that I can you. Book financial freedom because key na me film lesson. Me with the minimum. Inti, I think there 2 chapters. We are to book in be. I'm recommending these 2 chapters for you. I think the one me read the answer me do baby na me keep am person to answer be. Me buffer. Yeah, so I think I'm still around that point. Inti, these 2 chapters here make money every day and many money sources. I think they work together. So being basing back to the topic now, right? Lifestyle inflation. Now that means so which me these 2 topics which me master year where which means only the piano who looking for idea or yeah every day be making money, right? And I also share many money sources. Nti bia o ton kokwa no e di bayi ebe ma sky every day. O ton watch ebe ma sky every day. Nti unya joint bebre a ebe du baby no o kwa no wa de ho to the sense like you don't worry about money anymore. Right. Nti I think say these 2 points no I dey bia many age ho ma kan. Nti me fast forward no I never come can say I me one of the only certified spender, and I'm going to explain. So why am I saying that? Most of the time no I did do have a tongue on into one say I mekoto I did be my table na me use but now from going say hey oh no table you use your betons you say I got a laptop stand now this the entire me and say me use for people to see it sebu I don't know when you do that's the only point I would make it so like you only advertisement that quite remember I'm get a power bank be my kotaba the post on start mom there but now I say me imagine okay na me imagine it's okay then power bank they me use and then they me use power bank na madam for be who say power bank days when you be not or power bank so now no me catch me now for say BB editor me be everything that holds me be is sellable. Me using for that phone name say I'm in Germany say na my tongue the me money say oh that skill now like we like what say we live good because BB I didn't really how you have that access. And now Mr. Bina me here you say the be man who say I did to any say be a 1 day. We do opposition and a process. No, I build a network. Here they are one. The more because me realize something. Now me product beyond product no. Now after the me who say product no me will be but uncle the uncle friend can be baby and the boy ding same media no. But go for 20 day because nipa na why any homework wa be in the system selling that product for years. Right? Into me case me home compare na even though media na full but we building network nko phone nim no. Wa shatter baby anti mean P in there. Say even though we are price sensitive, mean P in there. That means I'm going to be down there. And until I make my homework, means maybe in the system now go for be home then that's when I also get traction. Mr. Bean, I mean, Einstein coming up to my study debut on home. Me when you say, why you say, you say, and you say, okay, so my study who say, oh yeah, life now, 1 hour, right? And the other, I think so to me spend about 4 hours. Yeah. And so when your time, it's you be there. We can know any come, but when your time to be there. This tells me something, say, we see 4 hours of everyone on. And I will now say any 1 hour. The money say this a key active listener piano. I think that person is very, very knowledgeable and I want to learn that sometimes a book cram a back platform so life in book so when they enjoy it and then be seen I mean say so I think say they were master you on so and fast forward na impressing others is adebakwa high so being high so we school na obi show off so say no like a channel if you will be what I say and see bibia you be I don't think say akodo humbona umbobra boko party and Mr. Obi and also na them can say nkofo ni gym home on the best friend the best jegu no so nesa anyama no and me when say before say only life or life no inflation in Canada no say e kasa we stingy and the so gishan until so be a kasa as natural and say oh no don't qualify sir because also yes stingy me yes me that's me problem here because and yes I no into lifestyle na dey back me na me church normal GSK my lifestyle in influ rapid na that bokan bebre no Mr. Being friends the kind of friends on your manam na more friends be they be de kutwa bet into say one hwe na so de ho boma obetwa bi na avita no so e de wetu obi na kan asem avita na enyo offer play me too na enyo offer na twi no two into friends one and sometimes girlfriend handy ma but no kunya tu kunya girl bi years back minya girl bi na demand this girl me be na me say okay adwuma we na me right nti me dey mean to me in this scam but yes adwuma ni bi na meboa na wo so wait menya customers na akọ me say we ka tell me say da benda no be na me say okay you serious and then pressure enya pressure and me who say bet no Mr. Bing me wadam fo bi de bia mtuna bet mituna fo but me who say bet nso ya addiction na me nim da on no ma me bet nso ya addiction sure nti wa afane wi obu wa say ni scam na cross so enfan to me mobile money because so the tomorrow the bet okay nti ma me touch on the knowledge the language and so na me applications be ama nkofo be years back I'm realizing say Chinese the Germans the France no na say local language asem na me tiase na me tiase say so bia me fiase na say me call China akosua de as a bachelor omo mami nsua de no until say mate omo kasa no the highest language na me tiase wow say ebia omo kasa no mate pa na meet my bachelor why because eno no bachelor nyina say degree no eno no dey chire sometimes who enye likely so be who be so or China acquire ni degree as in the first degree no because eno no eso otu omo kasa ni today deepest point. And I'm still being say a trick being no more mind say, hey, masters in no mind in English. Nti ono masters no omo hye dan kire kan ne work we bibi no omo kire wa de bia
omo nya bi o English
debi omo fiu o de omo nya debi nti no eno na kire say on say omo de no assist atete nkola na from into engineering na we sua or the kasa na ba be do degree level nti we nipa we no be de na compete or ti de we na say oti de na say pam nti na me stand ka masters no de mama ko study masters no nti masters no me na fo bebe ho mo ye omo masters me so be en show mo hwio omo si den international business den na ye da so omo so no mo de abetena ha si na omo de ye lecturing and there nti ade ba kon so and one time when you say emotions I think so recently me wo for baako we film nti me ba maba Eastern Reading nti me wo for na ere baako me wo for na film nti na ere no na wo ho sia nti ne ba na nyi Mr. Being maame na asem ya me bo na me so okay nti omo ko me kaya wo mo emotions ne fa we dey trick me kakra ke say me so odi ni baako si so ba fa hundi na me hunu say aye me ye because me ma mo ska kakra understand sure na me catch you say uncle to vivinye because nti me push video no man say sa nyoma like and yes kana me man 1 million Ghana cedi kra na say na dream set right it's kana me shit nti de hu hia ni na me de man no so ben lastly no me pese me ade me hu say we use StreamYard right.
Yes.
Nti na me research bi na me hu say StreamYard na yearly no which are almost $430 per year, which is a lot of money, almost 7,000. And monthly, so I think say $35 or $40 a month. Nti me hu menya alternative bi is similar to the same platform now using but cheaper price with the price difference of 200 cedis. So when yearly no bit almost $230. Inti I know so yeah after here and the link in the message and why you're more research but my try for maybe once no I say you're comfortable with no I switch it to that so that you save money.
Wow. Okay.
And lastly, me person me ma enkofobi shout out so I see. So na me can say you are raising African soldiers who are very conscious because me who nkofo like omutie we na I'm third party near different. That means indeed you have imparted that knowledge in us. Intently SOS entrepreneur Joe Nats Auntie Kezia Dennis UK the reason show your peer and Mami Wensu there Ofuriwa is one of the amazing people I meet on the internet and Bernard Mensah and lastly you see an FO Salon Madam CSC.
Hey, whatever you have here, that's it. That's it. Thank you. All right. If you have sent me, up now, kind of. All right. What's here? Brenya Kasa. Brenya.
Yeah, Mr. Obin, good evening.
What's that? Give me.
What's on here, dear? How's on here? That's it. And then you're going to be a Makabi. Now, Kakam Smith, we cut to so say some of us near fan say, you do my baby, say a babu, my mom, Nimdi reading so many be. You could just what you share people would like my people.
Yes.
Now, in Comodino, I am rich. Now, Fedia, I see a food you are now. Uno be coquine according in him, you wouldn't or what trauma form. The senior of Webre, no more credit, say mindset, say ye educate here, Hona. Young baby brave. Maybe I will form a crime, very intentional about them, a teacher for no.
and your health for no, because on average no in a year no say teacher ni bia organ na bia nkwala be 50 krafa ne nsem a na say in 10 years no nkwala be more than thousands of students afa dependent nsem. This is when you for me conscious about the love for Africa and the love for Ghana in particular. Yes, I'm because in 10 years no, the workforce will be a company no matter what way you man. Or when you are conscious Ghanaians, development may be easier. Tia mi share my uncle for another as me share. Gama ibi okumase. O chu baby. Nti fa na ye kɔ yedi nkɔmɔ ana America kra tuma no. Ene na na bi mu fi kakra nti wan sha dan challenge ke sisa. Ti ye kwara me se a se o ka se mu a otu kwan da ho. Na me se o se ai na me sintra. Ko bi tu kwan aye so na agi no de ba. Na ye nkɔ ye so so ya ga editing ko so ye no bi tu kwan na se wo ba na se wo bi nyuma ni kakra che na. Aya na omu relate more than ya ye nkɔ ye no. Nti me ye no so ono kra ba waka che ne wife say car no de uber no pe so oton na o de ko fa product bi no beton na wife enti ase I was say chairman o ba ye gware yo o ba ton ba aka I say de what ma chima che wife ya say car no de minya no me ka say me ton car na me fa product be ton e be ton the price car no enti ase na me so de nya botre ma no so they started with monthly savings na wunya no never start to put that no. What is start no who trash who ska wunya for some months maybe 2 months 3 months and a year na obeti say with me aton car no. Now they are shame. I feel you see yeah na me sha say discuss other business avenues be which me are getting himself into. It was a nice chat.
Yeah.
Many be say at least me one disciple. To hear mbo wudi nche no say maybe me say na me say some man we here tie no wate. O say eya me tie no. Na me so okay. Nja agi wo fie no. Easy. Ela we share because share that guy be so oh baby na busunya suma me. Say me nko baby nko yom me nko hospital na. We share guy be so kwa no so. Tie gya ho di nkomo a just no ya no bo odi ka hwim ba ko a wa ba fie o san so akọ tie di nkomo a na se senior ya no so no se tia wo de na ye ka ho so mi ton cars na mi na wo kwa de ntan san ba fie so mo business akra wa ha me handle na mi so okay na mi se no na Ghana ne be ya na nyi yo so Ghana ne sa say yo enye ye bi na me se me bra yale na ya sha say nene kasa na guys Ghana me hunu mi Ghana wo mi no Ghana wo mi ensakra o se sa na me se yes e wo de wunim ne wo de aka akireo na wo de wa ba hwehwe nti de wunim no ne de aka akireo ne de wo ba hwehwe difference wo hu the different kind of Ghana wo team. So I told him, say we have the Ghanaian with the duty mindset and then the Ghanaian with the sense of entitlement. If a Ghanaian with a duty mindset and you realize, say, you were said yes, say you will bring development to your country.
That's
right. But not solely depending on the political class and I say, who say you'll be responsibility say on the my hospital papa ukru. Who say you'll be responsibility say on my insu papa ukru. Who say you'll be responsibility say my light ban about who say you'll be responsibility say my papa about ukru. But who say your responsibility say your duty as your part of your contribution to your community no. You be yabo ukru no and I won't mind no. Nti say so we attack say me say we should consider ourselves as a duaba yankopon dua wasase so. Wo ba no wo bia betwem wenyin and betwem we grow. Information are what they mine they are just a fertilizer to make it sprout earlier now or mature in them. Now that's how enable environment no.
Yes.
It is a what you say we seed na yakopo to Ghana na so na Ghana na mwa
Then you say, oh, you good seed. When you viable seed. But as who believes a viable seed, you can generate in every part of the world, everywhere you have been planted. That who say there's a greener pasture somewhere than where you are. You consent. I told him so. Only as a Ghanaian with a duty mindset, because on not so a Ghanaian with a duty mindset. No, who say and I said so about that good hospital and that good school and I said that good company now on who other lands, foreign land, no more. There will be an improvement. Today, I'm used to you know an example and say, I will turn cars will groom with. So what you say car no. Say be I'm duty. Maybe at me can 15,000, me duty, maybe let's say 18,000. I brought into register more than that yeah. But maybe I would 18,000. Into can I call maybe 33,000. But the profit 5,000 be at so. Maybe I made the future inflation be 2,000 account. Maybe I can call let's say be 43,000. Which me at home will be mananya card I need do my one area on more umbra. As against will be all ton car a total cost of 50,000 or ton maybe 90,000 and will be for the profit of 40,000. You have also contributed to the development of the country because we turn with a good heart and you are not putting a burden on the ordinary Ghanaian. Another way of contributing to the development of the country. I've made kind of or say what can say when I'm saying into corner samba. Come as a Ghanaian with a duty mindset. Oh, the also school now why into culture be fufro. But oba come baby school be waha. Na de oku hu no fa keka ho. Na so ye ne sa na oboa na oba na odi no kura ma man na. We ho na woten ko ade. O menye school apako. Obesisa. Na me de cancer actually. And then me ma shout out to Omo September bonds for ni na. In September bonds ni bia. E dey we dey nche.
Okay.
Mr. Tedo. Yeah, yes, come to party nti. Nti me invite to. Ye dey WhatsApp. We have a camera. Nti ni anom kakra me say there's two sides to Ghana. We have the set of entitlement. But you say it's the duty of the government to do everything. But the government, no one would define it, say of the people, by the people, and for the people. But they're doing say we can be Ghanaians with the duty mindset. Kakrebia we be na you are fine about on mine and say me teaching no me try man kwana be papa we munti corruption so we be so you share no and you be why you see argument po aka say me say maka say ade fe na tro bi mama kwemu ade fe ne bre bi mama kwemu dishonesty emfa mama ade na say once day 2 cedis me charge you 10 cedis I me charge you 10 cedis mo say me charge you 10 cedis me mfa bi to dia woton me to ama ono so no ma ye say bia se me makoto ma ade okumasi na me beton ama wona se me ton abode ni se me business na me gu na se me yini me ameduma ba se wo so me koto ade mbre ba last na wo church no se ade na nka me product a me ton ho na ka me ton mbre wa 10 cedis 10 cedis me jim lorry fair bia 2 cedis 3 cedis to so a na makoto de abro amwa wa na koto wa ade we business. I think from that time we have started reaping the fruit of it and boa. You every one must yeah, but name say a bonnet, but you say and I asked me the meeting come when I make a chance and say, "I meet you, or says it you. We are say, or can't say more. I'm saying, I will pay attention. I will say, it's also not a woman, but I didn't quotation, but I'm so not let me say to what I think I spoke to one lady about 3 days ago. And how much I think so the 2 pages to say we have obi muano for teacher for issue solving issues na make fast and I'm a contact because that means another person getting in touch with her with my fraud no na me contact na me needing come na because I don't know Udi agora be ubitumi afford no more fraud so they are 10 years kura no ho be kire no And I know people will go through that challenge. On you very careful. Na me man the good way of the first word to me. Na me chance man any agent. You didn't come out and say, your friend is sending to me 1 year class and go boost me dinner. So a fraud send me so from him bring ya. I say, we are Santiniana. Now I say, we are Santini. Also that to me come here Santini and I'm something for Mudumu Hopa. And I say, hey, on your mind, I don't know about true. I say, then now to make some shishan of PC. I say, I want to enter this how much you guys will tune for us and cook it. I say, I want to be 5 mammy friend me or 2 4 a fashion tea. Me or no man can see on your fast now. On who 2 4. Na no couldn't tell us my minute to find out how much is. And I say, and I said, Bonnie be in so I'm so going to go ahead. I say, but I don't know, me could you mad. And I say, what did I make? And I say, I was a human or corner crowd, 2 for a crowd where you money. And I'm going to say, into Busa, I will say, a dear Panama made out that's it. And I said, man, is at the edge, no. Man, throw how much, no. Say, can I share with 2 4. They don't know until our smart time. That means your mother knows something you don't know. Until Busa, men on teaching, when you bet you what you say. Yes, Antoine knew something that she knew. Or they offered to with the call to Quano. It's good to say you which may have questions there, but ask yourself what your mother knew in dinner or believe in what she is and the root, her root. I believe say growing as Ghanaian with the duty mindset, no, Kakrebi ye to kwaye hubiano. The between the Abu Magana mine and maybe planning education, more healthy, more busuaso mami nti misua dem ame mkradade me twetwe dem hu nyina na I think say if you be dura you make sure say some of the things we implement na abo be ensu free na say kura ye timu no nya ho faso a na faso be na we be wi ase be nya ye if you think say you can grow someone's economy just to make something small for yourself and your generation I think we look at na I think say aso bi amaso. But so to me, and so I think I watched one video of Kwame Nkrumah. The mindset of the build Akusumo Dam. I'm going to see you. 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 So we had a Siradin Shop. Say, am I a opportunity? Last me, I said, nobody didn't come over me. Slab me to be now. We are busy. He's a fucker bank, right?
Yeah,
but you work as a radio show. You know, I'm calling you so to be the massive so.
That's what I say.
A photographer, so our program now, here photographer and a graphic designer. It sounds much as you full of camera. Wow. SOS for boy, me, you are banching. Some bunch the fee. I pay them kakra. Me, ya will be sorry, mammy. I can't cry. I say, you be in nice. Me koya me ko nkotu ma de ma ton am this kana koy 1 acre if 1 acre me ko 2 if 2 a mama na me do say papa na say na dia ba nchi kuku na be chocolate ni bi I say I'm actually a video on how to do chocolate. Yes, and recently a Ghana web before post video be of Sweden for ana I'm gonna make chocolate no Switzerland yes Switzerland for so I'm say omodi kuku a whole bean in a chocolate without drying it. And I was saying they are so happy to post this. And then when I will post, what have you done to Kuku? I will criticize it. I think one guy will post a page used to say Ghana, the Nima and say, I say not so or downgrade. Now I'm sending message to and say private message and say, now all particular now and then I am Ghana concerning situation I'll come and say no. Say Ghana if you are then I have a fee. Ghana ye fakuku nyehwe a wo na ya fa Ghana say say me na wo ya fa me say my personal opinion on Ghana say and my personal involvement way I make us me combat Ghana say I don't me I did be a good thing I don't get close to it as a way say we maybe to good need the another could to be aba to a say so the aba to educate you on how to do proper mining now good mentor. To me, I don't get myself involved in good business, or because of say I see the water to be superior over good. The community for me, no, Mr. Mekato say, me uncle back or you crew one of the sub towns. Me call what I'm going to say, former farm beer or more diggers as near good. No, come and uncle, see, I know what classes as Nina. I offer back at Susie consume, or because of good in a good near it. Yedi. When you see can in Suno bed, until when you will say almost about kilometers to go and fetch water. Since you near be saying we shall never give a booby crowd and moon be money. Put me gallows soon as soon be money because a clean water in the mass saying, Timmy so yeah, and they are good at the menge.
All right.
Or because of say I see what I was good. Until you are in shy. You're gonna be.
That's it. Thank you. Who's here? Don't fake sir. Don't fake.
Daddy, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, medals. No much more near tea for sir. I know I break. And I say me and me freeze because now I break.
No so freeze.
Yeah. Yes, now say I break. So I died no doubt my into train I see you know be a casa. To be seen and I say you just now could you home. Yeah, that's it. I mean, sure, Lady Cage as so a man happy belated birthday.
Sure.
And that topic idea, a break continue said and can be brave. Me one example, Cassia pa na you know, so experience in a kakra. Mostly baby, I need free no, Ubia when is so different so. Your name so a corner, I say you know, and your miss man na Ujani, you know. Your name also I uncle. The senior ma when you na ya clock 50. Obepin so be there, but I found any day winner. Minya akwanya ba ha no. Me nkase opportunity me de bia me man for concert because difference we answer them na onye ohuni a na ode ho toto fam e kasati ade wo we se mamu ade ye de etiri ye kakra na me ade wa kwa me de tu mitrim ni se akwanya amanya na obi nya bi because na metimi ma me ne papa fie. So as a young guy in there, so when you cognac see idea no so we and then the ama baby te we do baby no. So we also to chill busia a while now better na.
Yeah.
Yes, I see a agency big deska. Now one funny thing is no me used to Nokia C1B at that time. Me colleagues na me no more grown up, no me use this for no more say where the be se kolo se bibisa. But no many super my real estate until I started investing in lands. And at that time, they catch money at the age of 30 there. They will say, Mr. Medru baby, I will say Medru. Me real money so me timi bo modern communim kakra fine. Yeah. Germany show me here. Min kase ye wie de ye guso pem so kobatem.
Right. Upon him.
No credit de na. Me no so na catch them say Sasasin half plot plan as you be 3 bedroom. Anyana one ta from start to finish in be anyana be 3 or 4. So I want to invest in farmlands. So assassin me koto dia say me de anyana do na meto no multiply assassin do na me wona at that time anyano ebo 600 cedis. So me projection is via enumere bi na yes 1,000 and 1,500. O de multiply there e wo ho na o ka so yes ke bekom nyagro. So me starting farmlands no na me hwe afuo no nko ase meye ho asase na me projecting is via the next 5-10 years ana sa ho den beba ne meya sika na me de betanwa no se manya kwanya mepede metimi atumi amanwa wo so a se sika no me de be project and minya akwanya no so daddy aboa me pa se odo ani to fam na okeka nneoma bomu a oyɛ suafua no ɛda ne nneoma no bitimu se enu se bi a menya ma adwen se menkyekere saa nneoma ne de nya afei na wɔkɔfa nwea na emom wawo ba bi a wabeyi wanwea free enti ɛya na metaa betie si de a na ɔka fa wona na bɛma ho no enti anytime bi a metie saa asɛm bi a na ɛhyɛ me nkran and ni se yemie yani na kwanya kɛseɛ we yenti ene ne nkɔmɔ ɛwɔ hɔ batem obre enti mameme mfansi ha na wedding no so a asɔre de ɔmode nyom kɛse fɔm a ɔmode entoma bi sinsen hɔ dede na ɔmu wi a ɔmawawa ne kwatu aka no ɔmu ntwa so na ene na egu awale bibiri sika ni nyina akɔtotale dan ho nti unwie na nkofie na ka da wanim nti yɛntu ehufo na yɛmpɛ daakye a ɛbɛboa a ebetimi asesa nkrɔfo so abra yɛ form adwuma no mu so ɔmodidi nti meda wase na me de asia na me adoma next week na yɛdi nkɔmɔ meda ase
sharp yes thank you Isaac Asa
legend Michiao yeah legend
yes I was
majabusa for where
we are here Isa
yeah Michia wife things so yɛda nase paa so na akwanya ya na ɔde ama na wɔyɛ nkyerɛkyerɛ da bia meka sɛ yɛyere no ɔmo wɔyɛ nkyɛn no so ɔmo ama akwanya de yɛ bi ɛntimi yɛ da nti mo de ɔmo ana ya me de aseda kɛse ma ɔmo nti Michia class for so also na the topic de abubu me kura amama kai ebra me se fezi amitio me ko hyɛdem sun saa ombuzam sɛ da me se nye bibia because sika ya sɛ no ebra na sika ne bɛ nsɛm bebre no ayɛ no yɛmfa bibia ho no sɛ nya ne ablu no saa ya kyɛ kwan so but I hope say de yɛni ada hɔ nti say de ɛtine ma yie pa na ka about say ebia obi tie ha be ba ko mienu no miansa na sɛ na adwen asesa de na nsesa be is true abrantie bi a memmoa wɔhwɛ so na nsɛ me ne nante ya be 4-5 months ni afei ni fe wura afra abuza sɛ aya okwahin wɔn hwan na nam sisi na ɔsɛ ade na ɔsɛ tiri ma wo sɛ wo no yiri pa sɛ muntam gu pa ba wo sɛ mun komo kwa so kwa wo niama sisa ipa na wo nta na ya wo nante pa na abrantie na bɛka kyerɛ me sɛ na me sɛ wow enti it means de meka no usua bi na wo de bi so yɛ adwuma da bia meka sɛ sɛ aka sɛ nyana enkomma so because do na haya na yesua no na yeso kakra yesu nim no ya chama nkrofo na omo so o ma TV nti boss we de ade asa asida na de ma iguso na African kon de enya ade a yebema buda yebekɔ akɔfo sɛ beje o man na si ho
that's right
iguso
and that's it
yeah nti emi adoma
wow thank you Nati
Mr. Ben.
Well,
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, dear.
Yeah. Sure, sir.
Good. And then so the topic in a good pa. Na life inflation. Mr. Ben, I don't want to say. My name is Umwa. Budget no more kind, so no, I say taking it serious.
Okay.
And so yo, and a chess near massive facco. I thought I won't say I must almost kind budget, you know. A mudo do be an pay attention. Say a bomodiana and my adrian court and also I know by my who say they say near my boy matutum. And those who were cosoro and I say petrol. And no boy my who senia. Yeah, so you better to near my a year. And I think so. Even network I use important.
Senior, maybe senior budget now you pay attention to it. Budget nipa no read the budget.
But also
in depth. It's there now offer free budget. So wait me a check mu kakra be me de pa.
ne me pesa me kyerɛ sɛ wɔn sɛ utia no boa ma yehu sɛ omo the tax fufura to bibi so anase petrol ya tum eno boa ama yehu say if it say kwa bia budget why your budget say bia 10 cedi na kebeso a eno boa ama ye ohunu say o 10 cedi enso say odi bi ka ho afa mbemo ohunu say ya tutu niamam enti ebia na bibi anka wo
who kwakutia information bo man anka o man ekọ n'animo nti o expenditure wona abe control expenditure nye aban budget and a better expenditure. I mean if it's me a guide do baby but say we rely on government budget because nipa no our budget na nkasa o man ya budget for so many decades so a day transformation be na dey abre o man
David me
individual na
for o mind no me
ka huni dia me my budget dey where your opinion into what dey me das
me can say o mind no by individual one say niam no mutonton wo mu no ne eno na e determine say na o ka say life inflation e san say wo manim enti bia me fa say to bibi 10 cedi na eso a say ya tumu a me nyi say 10 cedi ni be so ana bi wan hwe ya bon say eno so ma o sika say enti na me kasa na me kan je no
say nipa no wo sika no nya wonim kwan afa so a wo control na ababe budget to onye budget to eno no emfa ho so they mention because expenditure wo na pese how pese do sika enti say na na do be budget say mahama be budget to wo emfa ho be say budget ni budget na usika ni die hu of former senior you be ya na be wo dia obedi. It's about so we get personal education. It's not about the aban because aban your budget ye tie uni sika ho nim dia untumi tua hwe. That's it's a point blank.
Black Cabin, where they remember that see where they saw they say me do my from Black Cabin say a brand as some or can and yet say be like or rely on government you know say Black Cabin so also your foreign business means me be so it's especially me say me monitor dollar all the time me say my monitor dollar all the time and they cost it means a dollar na raising as me who ya it means me never na me wo gu no me ton a de ba na me ba me ton me boka we are and who na all examples kakra ade akire no
good minka say but what say e determine ayedan a omo budget obenya osu effect o uyedan a
yeah we a businessman biana so wajuma na rise duba biana oye foreign transaction dia ba o misani man bia de all the time one monitor e be for Syria
even individual po say budget your day to day activities
no monitor dia kwa na eko e be ni dey who dey monitor dollar dia kwa na eko monitor one to dia kwa na eko you can't do nothing.
That's what.
You know the kaso.
Na ne America nti eno de say no so ka say no opinion eno de nti ase o yes bye no so boa nti Mr. Robinson na kan de life inflation ye dada sitina niama ye use no etada me bisa me say ugiri sa de no hia anaso binti na wo ye atade na wo hye no sankanye say nkofo be kanfo a kawo wo be hya na wo hya mo bi akanfo nti ye dada niama ye no ese ye hwe no so beboa yen yi ama yetumi ehu ye sikasem ye nwokwan be fa so atoto no ena Mr. Benso sani obikan we dey mfa ho kakra bat me dey kan me bo abaso se history na osi enko kan na aboye pa manya kuku akokan we Sundiata Keita na we Mali Empire no ene Mansa Musa na very great o kire sani asa 750 eko 1240 mu intem hono ma na Chess Africa mu di dwa papa ani bi ehia ase no kwasi broni kra ma Africa na kakra me kan ye no ma me hunu se na de bi o kan no untumi empo history enche nipa kwa we na o redi Mansa Musa ne Sundiata Keita mo a mo kingdom no ni agudie ne sika no mo wo Africa ni dwade o mu die na Chess Africa West Africa nyina ya baako na mo migration na ma kwasi broni ba no abetototo hye bi atete
no ma ya kasa obroni na ebetire wunyansa On a best civilized, I won't say intro.
Intro. Ena when sono enye bibia aye bi unya gogo kra gogo a Wikipedia mu de ma masa musa bet be ma nti o bo de ubie ya adwene pa se obi betumi ate ne aka na se a just okona chipa ko ready 1240 mu ba 13 o kan 1999 18 ni de nde be brimbrim wen so ko wachi a mo hu se na niamate ni nada mo de baaye no mo hu se na enibie ne ne omu ye oma ye twem na emrofu ye ya amanfo dwan ko mu krom ni oma ye wa Africa twem kra ansa na Egypt mu nyina eba nti o boy dwuma na ye gusunsu sua de no masese no ye kasa ye nim ne ye ka no bisu kire nya se ekinyeje na mom etumi kire enim de etumi kire nipa no se koha adanse no na nkrofo nso kwa ya de a won so hu se enye no kwasem esanse o ka nso gogo no hu sundiata keta mansamusamu na o chrom kingdom abati se Egyptians Zimbabwe Zulu kingdom boapa Ghana empire mpo kire se yes ahini ni niama ba twem anibia ba ya che o Africa enye kwesi broni na dia ni ba ba da bi enye kwesi broni kra
empire no hwemo run over 1,000 years.
Yeah, Mr.
Imagine the empire running over 1,000 years. Omuni nyansa. Omutu good. Omunu ni nyansa possible ni betro say sikasa eshempabwa.
Because me kan krama mu say gold be cry pure, black gold be pure, you know. Papua Guinea na manfo tu kwan ba hom at that time ton.
Wow.
At that time ton na ukwan a etro migration bawa no na manhu Asante Kingdom be mu free. Omu free Senegal be bi wo honom a na ehonom di Ghana sa Ghana no amu se Kwame Nkrumah ko fa di ni free honom ton e dwa kese no mu di dwa wo honom Ghana no na wo ho da na sa bawa we eyire nom wotwe twi a yeken e yo ba din onum na kanfo nyina free twi yo ba din onu bawa ni eyire panyin na free ni twi no na sa ku no mo ba na mo ko Ghana empire no omo na from asatefo yeti osase omo no mo leadi kosi so mbe pie gold coast mbe pie tififem entina Asante hene bodwa obon se na Dagoma hene no akachi ekira mamre kire se ono no yere ketwa ka eche kura o maya yenhye edwana se nti ama history ni there Mr. Benji se wan kan o stress se o kan a you feel proud of yourself and obon say Africa is a great continent na esawa adwene ma hu se oh ampa nti o boy dwuma na edu achi Mr. Ben nti ma me so nya na foforo so kasa bi me da so pa
sharp jo why are there usia history no be anti into food wrong one
David.
Yeah, do can be our ya kabro ni asem na gitum na ye mobo aje so onimo
no kwasem ese kwasem Mr. Ben me are very marvel many J na musa ha oh na eye ni kasem na ukan a enye se ya yero e ogogo ho no ma o sase so ogogo na ukan a nti sa wusi kwasibroni na no de ato ho no no ono a enima ngo naso wan ebetumi akosa eyi no 12 ho no se okokan 1240 mu ono 700 onum se ho nkonko hwehwe enye bibi ayero unya gogo fafo na gogo eda ho no
opa ya Google Timbuktu scripts mathematics complex omamoko university amusia mathematics akese complex formula no bebre ho a be hono
nti na emami hu se Mr. Obi emami hu se yes Bible Moses na twero na ema adanse hu se Moses nka wa Africa kra na anka na chese no munima ade because Moses ba Africa twero Bible no
that's right
because back na Egypt no oyetete Moses wo Egypt ahemfie na nne motu metwero Bible no because na Noah atena se na Abraham atena se ontumi twero Bible
say sa Egypt no mo kan to say the Egypt na tese na ya Arab no Egypt na ya Arab
sorry
ya Arab what is some called and say
it is only okasi ye na no munya nkwasiafo na yampa munya nkwasiafo because habre no mu gold omu di dwa wo gold omu sha se di dwa ne nyene ne nkɔfo tu kwan ba hɔ no so nti wonkan a na wobɛkɔ awa kwasi broni ba wokan a unsuro unam a wotumi prove tie nipa no wotumi tie nipa no evidence na ma wonya confidence nti metro obiara wonkan ye no onte ase onte wase no ontumi mu Africa iso kɔ wachi na wokɔ kan Sunday Taketa mo Mansa Musa mo ewo mo adwemu a eboa pa nti Mr. Obimi that's
Sharp, yo. Thank you. Moses Kasa, Arthur. Moses Arthur Kasa. Okay. Oshaba.
It's all me.
Yep.
Sorry, you're not at Madam Mutin. I am meeting to me.
Okay, sorry. It's okay.
Madam was for Mamma Aquania Semen Casa.
Yes, sir.
Ya mishra any what time over my yen. Any adjuna was his son.
Yes, sir.
You move a baby and kill who are things and care brother quadim.
Yes, sir.
And Yanswa de Bia, you bring Ghana name Pennyphone and sell Mumway and Ghana the in idea. And you'll be a Japadi. And you know, say, oh, a Japadi here wa now bought home by Ghana in idea and to bought home by. My Yembremusa and a Ghana yet, and a Ghana yet, Ghana ya, a Yawodia, Obian who beba, abe niya maye. Bronibia, Yan Krun to us over build Ghana maye. Yen ya idea. And you know, Oceana say, ya, you are from dear. Near Nina and family of Ghana. Let's say, Hoya, Menuna, Baboy. And Yadwase ni Sikasema, the Bia, my hoon, dear. Because young guys now, you know. In your car, first number problem every year be a iPhone by me GB because I think they will meet me to ya.
Sir,
Meet me to you know, oh, no boy, needing radio, meet me at Tonamakoto. The Major was every year be a me and come the trap blocks go. 2 years in Camino do say. Oh, and Jim said, like, Sabia, all you see here now the sit down crana the man renter. Oh, and you know, Sikakutua be here. Sika kutua be here, kutua, any a boy no man back. Oh, and you know, I do mind who started from somewhere, you get to somewhere. But so they be out and say, no one make step up, baby out and why now better. Obien wha obebi adwuma mo aye. Abrabo no aye wow more than what. And where you want to be today, no, depends on what you think today. And to so also then I say umpe buku bin kan. Na umpe nim die, na so better say faako. Na de bia wa comprenia. What you know is what you do. We will be able to sorry prekopeko tena ka mo twi ka. And this all pesca untimi nanya ne sika me go there.
Yeah.
You have to find knowledge about money before you can get the money.
If you be miracle money,
Ebi ni ya say e na da na omo da da re. Nyame beye ene wo de enya hwe. Omle ne nya nso ye ni nyina ye na da na omo de da da.
Omre so a.
Omre so e be ba no.
Kwam we.
Ewia sentisa. Ewia se no. So what nice na de bia for do armsa de bia kombedo. The beer combedo, and in the end, I am a name say, Abrabo no bia mamma, and the cacrabi a bit me biano. You may name near penny, dear.
Yeah.
And financial education is very, very important because we are lawyer, unim law. You don't know finance, you know, and no doesn't make you rich. Like Uber dear Sam, you bet you out, but it's can't who the other bay. And you need to find knowledge about the money nearby. Also, finding knowledge about it because Oko law school and also Oko chemistry, and that's why a doctor. Based on how we say obey patients. You can't be to you and who the other bay. Yes, unim knowledge about the money.
That's true.
Because I would tell Bisca like would you just be a papaya na warrior. But ubet me actually biska now ube coffee no na because ubeka say say me nyantua me back school fees. But our budget is say
Misika ye say me say betua me best school fees say you chop money obi say osika obi tumi aka say oh ebi no ho because already no sika nya mai but unim dey beka wonsa but I think that most of us no like we don't do budget but some no so nya budget dey no say oh me dey betua we metua we betu ani na sika na sa obetu ani na yia na end no ntimi an save bibia na 31st night aso no akwa so dem akwa bo akese na sia de meyi sei na sia de meyi sei but in the middle of the year no be June no na wontimi nya hwe na the following year obeti woni na akọ pension now we bring like people for your failure in life enti no mesramo ye nyina no said ye Mr. Obenda akon ne mre no ayi school na wate no nti yenso ye mia ni na yensua de aha ye exams but your outcome will determine say what pass ya na say what fail how be develop ho akoduru no e na kire say oh school na buy no o pass e ana so o fail ye nti ye ma ye nimle ye generation we ni ye betumi asesa wi ase ni betumi asa Ghana because omo ba na omo ko the ayi akoy apostle ayi do ya cast no kojosa for can be say was say ye youth na ya ban ye ma ye nimre ni ye bibi ni yanka say ye pen so e na etimi ye Ghana say na mpanifo no mba ye na ntimi anya ye de ye ma ye nimre ni yenye Ghana na ye nyina ye dia enti ni say nya mesere mom ye nyina ye nka mom bibi anye sike bi ho adwene de say medium Mr. Obin ye ayo no so dia wo ya de aboa Ghana no enye sika na akoyi ama obi but o sesa adwene no ama ya boa be do Ghana nti wo de bia wo de no ntimi me kire say but you have special skills also betimi aboa obi say de bus stop boys ya starting almost the betimi ya boa Ghana no
that's right
nti no so nim de bia wo bia o de boa eye no enka say oh yes wo effect in your ya unya ne ye ebeche but kakra no people will change say nipa ba akosesa ono so kwa akokire obi na obi nso asesa enti say wonko atimi sesa nipa 5 kra wa Ghana why be omo so ba sesa 5 in the next generation no, Ghana is going to be a place in na yepe enti ne yesramo enye success no doesn't depend on destination and your environment. It depends on your mindset. Your background and your person we no. Any determination how to better achieve. And a be determined say your person we no bet me achieve and now want me achieve. You bet me do aqua America. You bet me be a medical doctor. Ube bibia we bet. One way ya. Ube we no. The open want me achieve because sikari be man no nim hu nim de. Enti no nim hu nim de obede wa wisu. Enti yesra mom ye nyina ye ma ye nimre ne nya complain na de bia bremu emanfo se me papa anhwe me maame anhwe me ene o ya anhwe me o ma anhwe odi 18 years no de ade no aya ma ho odi 18 years no wanyina se koto aba enti ne ka se koto aba busa ho se 18 after 18 years pepim sa amre no o maame no papa anhwe no development be na wa ya ma ho president bia amwa ene we ba de obeya na obeye president bia no obe o diska ba be show bia botom obia no ho ba be sesa Ghana amount o kakra na abesesa no ene beboa wo no wabusuafo ndi misramo ye nyina ma ye nimre na kakra betimi aye no ye ma ye ni na ho na Mr. Obin book no so ye nkotobi makoto 3 master take kan and mahu a lot of positive ewom because adwene ne da ho a man am come asem say the empty brain is the devil's the workshop nti adwene ne da ho a bonsam no de ye adwuma enye mafin kwa na abedwene ho and your bedroom hono and on a better who you are and then my bedroom hono na be because what you know control body no
that's right
na yankoto book no bi ne yankan e babo am so me da wase opportunity
Moses.
to amam no
It's that was pa
bye
thank you okay kwa person come bi kakra na ana yanko so okay odisha bakasa
Adam mi checha ne buzu afo nyina
o de o wi ase ana wo sunsun
mi wala no so pa mi wada ho
Because I was soon on a go for
the Zuzu, we are saying, no one are doing. We have a doing a bit of was a feed my TV.
Okay.
Was a misinterpretation. Ayana, you say, what not troubles, not the Udasun's womb. You know, if you anyway, much which my Indian. Now, I am come maybe I wouldn't call you about we and come on, Sika, some come on a quite about it as about it do among history. So, not a be cut history. The power, new partner. So, who was our historical fact in the power? No, and also in our account. Yeka, say, Rubia or Etimia move from the Ubia Tray, Echo the PCA, Ancassia, no, Edinano, almost cast your minds back to the no more, only the no one anonym. So, Sika some ye nimi na sika ni na sika ye nhyehyɛ so ho nhyehyɛ ni nyina so gina foundation so nti na still na ade na ko yɛ sika ne pese ye nya bi ba nhyehyɛ ne ye di pese sika no ya na ye ni ho ye nkyerɛ ye nti so benye sika so wonya sika o the foundation ba bi ekwan afa so obɛhyehyɛ sika no na be ma sika sɛm no be ebetuma gina ekwan afa so obɛhyehyɛ no nti wo hwɛ te sɛ abrɔfo yi a
not just any problem.
Dabi. They will find the one. Oh, well, Dabi. They will find the one. Can you find one? And also on yes, she say, "Mammy, and call that and if I say what on part down, maybe on part that if anyone business also on what is she saying about Jessica? What is also what they are doing about Jessica? On to what should I share foundation? Tina, and when I said the Sikanya na foundation, Obano said, "Opa, you when Jessica told you be na the work soon as fee." So that's how Jessica penal. A foundation is about the history of money. On the history of money, no, a child says, group, plant BB. On it's over plant BB, so a natural say, who was account history, and I was account in the air. So, also plants can see Kasusika, just always can him the history of money, and as the history of finance. Sikasamun, and also we know Sikasam, who about Kasam, what you nti ni nyina yɛ nti wo hwɛ ahenia bia ayɛ kɛse bia na o ma bia ayɛ kɛse bia. The backbone is financial intelligence. So last day I mean country bia no anase ni pakuo bia no a wo hu sɛ wo yɛ strong a I mean wo mu ni financial intelligence. So wo de yɛhwɛ Boko Haram once o ma yɛ sɛ acha pa ba ko hwɛ sɛ o foundation o mo sika intelligence de bia they know how to fund o mo nkwase asɛm kro o mo de sɛ bia mu so wo de ko hwɛ Jewful, also almost sika history, you know, also Abiano, Tokobio Bokobia. It seems that the Biano almost more things. So I would have enter Ghana near house antiphone, as antiphone, was all steady. Omu empire and also Omo kingdom, Sikata, it was the Biana say, you wouldn't mean break Oma down. So what's steady? I mean, Ghana across a year pay for most intelligence. But I didn't have been there from time immemorial, from the 17th century to up to today. Almost tradition system on us because I say Sika back in it, you know, they are somewhere they are strong as compared to others. Yes, and of course I know I say as Sika ye did or you be a bar over Pesican be gum, so over Pebby gum. There, Sika no more intelligence, or history say without financial intelligence and not financial stance, empire and yes wrong. The Britain for no, the antenna basically more gold harbor, so gold harbor no more, Ubi any go say. When you talk of the stand chart there, and yes, sponsors of the slavery, normally better stand charter bank, Barclays, Nina slaves, young common for simple years, Canadians, and member, and normally better the Barclays Bank as a Kukurasi, and Sikani Gunya, slavery Sika. And also the finance the Buckingham Palace and Stand Chartered Bank. I mean, if you want to know what actually currently or more kingdom, no, so we need such financial stance now. So kingdom can good at that. Now, Yambra, the New World Order, just the New World, this the America. Also, Omatimi about the Sika, about the American Reserve near there. I'm amount for oil good at Yakuya and a human power. And nobody about the American economy, a friend said the foreign reserve. I say foreign reserve. No, you push a currency called dollar. If you are saying almost a the dollarization. And about with American Reserve, American National Reserve. Reserve no dey the woman. Enema ko Libya na man farmers Libya dey kan Africans good kan. Dey fi Arabian for dey kan. No na dey abode reserve no. And the wouldn't history, Bibi no wouldn't who history will be the entire confused. Ye ni history, ye in blacks no before now if after slavery no, ye nya shock no. Ye ni Bibi who history. Inti one sika kunya no kra so one trans no one check the history. The big crowd mufie no. Kan be na na mo fa so pesi kana say want me and the guess ade no kra. Wo be ni nemu ko say the bia be ka so bia kese mu family no. But there was something there I saw was share wo de ebi kra wo de mfa say the entire your researchers wo wi ase no. One researchers no so mo nya sika for. Researchers and scaffold because almost seeking for intelligence. No, I drop blueprint. We have to do the it would all fancy today. So we want me and when and yes, can be now because of the upbringing. You know, find a way to do a research and leave it a legacy for them, your next generation, so that they can come and check it and they use it as a tool.
I said they're working, and then now, my history in a school.
That's it.
Okay, maybe we say or more shock after slavery.
Yeah,
colonization. No shock. No more history. No, sir, Branton, no, nothing. What was that? Or steady Ghana kingdom. Or electrician.
So that's it.
Electrician hasn't gone on go history.
What history and what the research here.
No, most
when you got credit, now a bonfire, or pay a crab, you know, in the winners.
But the won't see. Once a bet to be free, 3 more. Ye didn't means money that. So we was always on for that 3 to see banking and finance, to see engineering, to see medicine, so still brain, I could run train.
Yeah.
History of finance go no matter crop. Okakra won sua. And so also pesca. That's why Bible school kusia theology. But when names are normal way Oh, but all this one so argument our building, all these empires. The fape municipal town.
Yeah. So
you can't build an empire and run it without money.
And you're possible that you bit go on and on. You bit also Iran. I didn't know Iran. They all these European powers into break over down. They have oil is canon, and they build the weapons in the powerhouse. It was a business. The whole so-called the NATO. Iran want to me Iran afraid. I want to be because almost sikata actually almost financial history. Be build the obi baby abeto so say. Before I wait to me about the empire, and I say you know, I saw to me and backup. Yesika.
Yeah.
From for more than the 2 decades, I'm a European boy. I want to be around for after. Want to be long. So another example, Saudi Arabia, European for at night to America. You be a business in there. Want to be my friend. And we have been as well. You can translate. What the enemy can say. What the fans say. Won't went to me. We must find a way to do a research. Yanti being free check through abusu your research for a family no trace will be a family 1 2 3 generation never said no muslim like dear na mo ye good at a history na sa de netimi support mo family na ya mo backbone him yes research ne personal history no since can of oboza you feel no okay your history da hani sa history o mo ye we okay ne say o mo ye ne me wo more intelligence ama me nkofa we meka ho na me fa move enko the next level ne hwa de so we hwe ofi bi a say history ne ka na ye bibi kakraka bia abakwasa de bi aba akwa asem ntu de hwe say fa wabusu anon na nanom bi eto aso be say the last 5 na check ade be na no mu ye wo ho a na ema mu gidin ana say ema mu gina wona so a e che wo that's the history na ye ka wasem fa sa de no opa ofa wi a ye say wo be polish no na hwe say enyina wo de amfa ne say ofi na ma me ana una na no eto aso be 3 4 5 no omo ye adwadifo wo tena so hwe no wo di dwa no over a decade e bia the last 30 years na ye dwadie nko an ema mo family ni gina ho opa akofa sa de no ya wadwe say obe polish no na wo so ye the next 10 years a decade na a drop plant wo na hwe ade you change your family destiny no obe change no
that's right
and yes I wo kodwene say ye fie di akese ye dabi at a certain point because bibi betimi abegom that's and actually there's a problem and nipa be solve it be am na no do mba bi no mo ba na problem bom na omo ye mre na e be breaking te ona at that point no and our dream say oh bozabia kese me na nanti me beto na ye beto hia aha a problem na base nipa solve na sa brand that nipa no what said ni ya nya be say be dwene a check the cause of the problem na ya solve ye say be jama nyame be ye be no so bulu ye be powder ye be call through to ana anye yi nti sa de ni na ato so mo beto to beto ye no because of says omo ye na obeto to fi say anti ubenya sofo ko hwini bi amana ka to fi en na nkonnua butia che ko botchere wa bi esi ofi hwini wo no sofo no wa bodam wo yare obo na nya no kore botchere wa bi esi ofi abusia nkontonche bi ante ofi wo abusia nkontonche bi ante de abusia nkontonche eto ane say adwene na say wo adwene ne say at a point na say obi solve because onipa bi aba as we so bi an we came to solve problem we did am ha say eba enjoy problem nipa ba say be solve problem but at a point na say obi an solve na obeto aso na munyina mo ka say is anya ye car sa na anya ye car na beto aso ma the decades aba beto so na a creative permanent poverty again so nti Africa ye sa poverty na mo kan wo enye physical e adwene mu.
That's right.
Enye physical e adwene mu nti bo say edawa da wotrim say ye de ye hia fo nti me kope yie me kope bambo wo sofo na malam bi wa na konfo bi ho aha enye no kore obi obekasa bia no wahye da wo pese wo ye hia ni opese wo hia ni nti wo be inherit poverty na wo so de abo hia wo de ja wo nana no sa na nwoko nti enu some decades no bo se wo nana so ba ye de efie de ye bibi enye yie ye kwa awade enye yie ye de efie de obi aye so onya sika no wawu aha obi eno wo pesika wo ye bia no ba bi okoduru na dwen eye mre anase wo yare at a point any nyina part of life at a point obetimi aye mre but it depends the why you duru a wo de yes be ma be wa me ni nyina nti obi oduru be bi do me solve problem do ba bi na me mantimi anto aso na me ja kokwa that does not mean say eye case bi na ma me ja me that's me time na so esa me kono obi beto aso.
That's right.
And for a nipa to depart from this planet we know it come from every source, it come from every cause, say human cause, nature cause how the depart yako and no untimi nka say me pese me nyina chene bo ensuro wo everything about at any time say the awo ba ya oba ye no nti enya no na wo badwene so wo ba bi wunti usuro say wo be wunti wo mpesa wo badwene say me so vo adena me duru ba bi na anye ya akwa abrofo no aye fi so mo nim nyansa nta ndema me ka nyina ye de to wo nim ti buru betimi aba Africa na so obekọ se me ko space aba obekọ akotena mu anu so bo no ma ye bibi da to okokora bi ana na you know rocket na kote ahwe na wawu ko so na wawu ko then they continue from there. They don't come and tell you that who be the kokun no there be abrofo akọ space akote a China fo yi omutimi small area omu space ne bi omutimi kọ akomu no no omo say okay ye ko na ye bibi ade ye ko ni say ya ntimi anto so then we ye ko na obi abeto so. How many before I was a decade to begin as I yentimi and the up to date yes so cocophobia ye wo meteo whatever aerospace bi wo how tell one say so yes wo mu ye na mu cost rocket mu cost legend ta na ego because oni pan ko wadi ka bomb pies eurade we ma me nkote hwi eurade ma me nko won ko ba bi o to office no onya kwanya kokoro no ka ye no onya
that is what I was looking at.
I said, now we check Coco for the hour and be a second Korea or cry. Now, Korea, some cost space. And I don't blame them. Me, history, na you know. I say, Yagin say, yeah, was it? Yeah, Jitu said, Okana, Babisi, and the Pana Yakatos over heavy and so can hunty. Usro said, Namekra, who Nameko heavy and Mekra, me crack, Okra, or baby a coon one out here. Okra, baby a coon one out here. So Emma, you full absolute control in ourselves to build something and leave it for others. So if you are can history be Ghana Biano, or I mean Ghana history say we do not centers on Kwame Nkrumah. So na do one so could something for so Ghana history is here I say I mean the history no do one Nkrumah sem na Asante for the Nkrumah so na Ghana history dominating. Sisi I say checking Nkrumah japade po jako ebi wa hin wo shukura wo hunu ba na japade bi asi nti se ne wo se Nkrumah aboa build Ghana na woti Ghana mo wo no said we see ebe solve problems wo ne Nkrumah na enjoy so I enjoy wa ni hu ansa ho kwan bia na woko so woko aha nti sa na esa wo ye nyina ye dwen esa sa na nyina ye je se we say be solve problem ye jade nchirima ne eja hwa akonti ye say won say we leave a legacy we say we jabi bi wona woko. But today, because of the history near year free munintino, yeah, sorry, so but we have the opportunity to learn today. For example, see, I Ghana, or say, Ghana, in what foundation? I was over Ghana in what foundation? To see, legend, Ghana, in what historical foundation year building? Is it by war machine, war power? Is it by diplomacy? Is it by culture or tradition? I mean, to see it, I check Ghana to say yen or mining need be a Ghana foundation. You can also a body or mine, a Mambisa Adia Kukuno. Mambisa, any foundation. But to see ye can't Asante for Asante a kingdom there, what Ghana to see ana. One build it, one upbuild it foundation. In fact, Obio read history, and will me forget the Asante kingdom, another the Asante empire in Africa. What meaning from apart from Bio or opposite play damage control. Oh, they say Auka Ghana now quickly. Overcast a group of more Ghana and as a Sante Fono. Omu Yankofa, they fought harder in Africa. Oma body has a history of Africa has seen. Even the Omuya, you know, Ethiopia or not defeated the Benito Mussolini, my Ethiopia kingdom, the Emperor Alice Last, the Melanic family, no, it defeated the Benito Mussolini. Only the only country that European sentiment defeated woman. So now Uba Shakazuru, the Asante Foya and Shakazuru Crunch man you. Historical fact. The Asante Foya or Asante history no one of Ghana in Africa, in West Africa, as in Africa. The ultimate compare because almost means our European for invasion, British if a coin ya could say if you omutimicha governor creating such as McCarthy. As how history na Asante Empire or kingdom in the year, you know, a history and free also that. They have something to build on and to for banner Asante for the banner. It tells you that they have something on my building, the unity, the war front, the uniform, and then the war power. From Ghana to Europe to America, they know that there's a certain cophobia from Asante Kingdom. One more power be power no. We have to be recognize it. They know. It is a about the Ghana. I mean, we must have a certain agenda to build the Ghana on. And nothing based in the way far and where they are far. It was even a certain national policy because of Ghana into because we don't need foundation. National policy cannot there be a problem. But I to see national policy. Asante what the Asante Kingdom policy. That's why Omodia rule Omo Kingdom na basi na aya attractive to everywhere. So we must also the young people must also start to understand this and start to ask questions. Say what foundation na yebode Ghana or what kind of the yebode Ghana in what? Just political go to election and vote. That's it. Etiabema yentimi nya Ghana no be ye wonwonan saa na ye nemu about say ka ye nyankrofo adwen say okay say ye pese ye build Ghana in this foundation ye kofa we na ye dia besi wo me example bi na me de man was wo ko China where the Red Army which is the Chairman Mao Zedong's army a war power. They decided that we need to reclaim China back. And they designed a war to fight their own people with those superstitions, which is the Cultural Revolution in China. Mao Zedong, the Red Army. And then they almost to me any Taiwan Chakan Shi that not Johnny or Kote Taiwan. Almost thrown away defeat the Japanese at that time only Japanese war Chongqing. And anyone want to meet Japan for once. And the Red Army say we are going to build China with nationalism. And that's the Red Army of Mao Zedong. And it's no way unique or icon in China. Our dom music so the Chinese UN. It's build China in a nationalism. Say we are the nationals of the China. And we are going to reclaim China back. And Red Army, people can check them. Red Army, Mao Zedong, Red Army, policy to build China on a certain policy, and it's a one China policy. And now they were able to defeat the Chiang Kai-shek and Chiang Kai-shek Ghana, what they call Taiwan. Based in the still crown. Or my dear son, but Taiwan, so I become one higher friction. It would be America for I shall say I won't say Taiwan, but still China for use it. And no some we know about the economic powerhouse. But before that's not be economical powerhouse, no, build a nationalism. China and India must be a nationalist. So I mean, when it gets to this situation, in history important. Say, to see I check Ghana, we are there's no foundation. Or mining needs any foundation. Yeah, say yes, and for foundation, you know, Ghana, say that go back for say you go the Anglo State, say the Ghana Kingdom, say the Fanti Confederation or whatever. We don't have any foundation. The only thing I say, Britain for years, no, we die economy, constitution, and yet to about that's it. And also you find Chiku, you be Mambisa, you find your crew. It's not you're confused, basically. Because the moment I will say nationalist, I say this foundation quickly. No, what do I do? Come as okay. Say no more. Now we are moving it to this direction. Near the because at the foundation of water that, and every foundation is strong. Be as no bit mess. Then so it mess. Say I mean no. Ntimi anya kura try to be agreement more. Na ntimi catch the next person no. And kwada never ban the next generation so that they will be aware. Say when ntimi anya ntimi ma ye ho kire when ntimi ambod na sa de na building can the power economic power no be ba na financial freedom na intelligence be ba ye ntimi anya e na am ye do nti wo esa wo ye wo esa wo check we na esa wo ye wa anya wo ya enya de wo so ba be ese me legend e word to a wise is enough na ye nuanom a bi a wo Ghana so na wo pese wo de time na e build e wi esa ye niam ye nti so na yan kase ye value ye ho ne de ye wo because so who bibi wo fie no wan fa na wo kwa abonte de obekọ na nipa na akọba ho ebi na ye brainwash ni brain drain no an ye ja de wo de ni anso ye ja to wa ye de tutu kwan na and ye adane a de sha adane ho nkwa wa obi ma so na o masa return ye mo fa ye wo ye kuro mu kọ no so ho eti ye best say ye ku ye no obi ye nhyase ni design a plan ye ntimi kura the next generation there we shouldn't allow them to fail like the way we are failing. Let me that was the name also time out there.
Sharp. That's it. Fantastic. It was enya fapem. The Ghana ni fapem. They all fapem. Election in democracy, constitution, and then you're strong enough. Last one.
Hey, Nema Bichaso. Good evening, Mr. Ben. Afume.
Boko.
Oh, Mr. Ben. Yahuye pa. Yahuye.
Right.
Yahuye. So hoye more time.
It's fantastic.
Hey. Odise ba mi tiawo na o flag di anu edi hu.
Bisar mami. Mu yan kam disa so man bisa.
Hey, Safu we no e da ba bi na makofa me dia ba online na we ba bi a picture we free no am say me nim dia. Number we na me nim dia.
Some for the to home o.
Dabi we dia. Em sa fu we na some number we ne da ba bi na me the link we ba e bo wura mo ndi. Am me hwe
Mr. Ben, you say me akonum so follow me. Sorry. And I was like,
what is about Subolo? You name the power.
I know though. And you're 50 to the 20 to the 30 Sobolo.
You feeling your own Rami?
Oh, my goodness. I think that's society.
Yeah, Mr. Binya says, Mr. Binya, that was you, Yadawasi. I know some of when you let me show Sana. You see, or the 4 papa be pa, now what couldn't want my Mr. Binya too much. I just. And I also want to say, what if about what being? Hey, Papa, it's amazing so much. Thank you, Mr. Obi. Welcome, Pastor Mambo. And I will say, now, Mr. Obi, now what would you say? And yes, can you only prevent you?
I'm back. Only the play.
What's a man of Fabi? Because you'll be able to prevent nothing. Okay.
And the player who is a James Kakoto Kabar.
Thank you so much for today's message. I be also some I go far back. Meet now. Say, you know, this can be no. This Ghana no. What's like Ghana no? My say, Chinese about Ghana. What's it? charitable organization, they are near my age. Hey, we need another leader. We just need a leader. We just need a leader. You know, as I said, something else. Mr. Obeng, what I was saying is what I've observed amongst people, and I won't even just say Ghana Hankwa. I make I say somebody was trying to na make I say lifestyle now yeah normal no, it's actually not affordable. So me passion me name say makani yeah sana me study you know
it's costly.
It's costly. But oma yeah no normal, like you know, it's normal, like you wanna say it's normal to obia finance car. That's all when you juma you no $2 an hour biana or man car. Just say enye sana system no e push message or mu pushi ma. Oh, and I see the same thing here. It's almost as if there is a force that is so interested in controlling your mind. And at some point, no one I was saying for the past couple of years, I did make a say education, a me personal responsibility to educate myself.
That's right.
Because me buy me can be say and a program, you know, about they are always running programs on us, Mr. Obeng.
Yeah.
It's the education now. Me can say, oh, this is my baby, Mr. Obeng. Me jai reading and I say me jai. What mean jai? Because the moment I over tiadano, one no is constantly running programs on you. Oh, what are you going to say? Yes, you buy all vim see any yeah. Take that pay. You better maybe because oh Ghana no they yes you can be. Because programs no I'm working my it's non-stop.
That's right.
Awesome. Oh, and to Mr. Obeng, as what boy koko and I'm kind of saying I'm glad to say you because we don't live in reality. We don't lady be away area how to be DNA you're very nice to us because you're back you know obianti like any ibiana me kohano ni edin one time biana or after jokingly she was talking to my husband now yeah to be in a car 5 cities and they see where they man ahaya no dwedi anema e won ho ntia miss me pe garden ntia na makotu tu bi ni ade nam si won sesen de enye no si o mo fan ko mo fa grago no se na me scam me 5 cities na me pe big money.
That's right.
And instantly I realized in a way because there's no obi cancer there's no such thing as big money. Big money doesn't come. Big money.
Okay.
Or the phobia ni how sorry yan or you're the four. Ofri baby no obey or the phone. Ofri kakranka. And so that message needs to be pushed because we shall be na car crowd to be that. Sorry, bicycle crowd to be that. And so who be no Corolla or so any car. Oh, me car, me BMW, that's my car. Me Range Rover, that's my. Okay, what to bicycle near who cross you know, we are capable. So, there is I don't know what it is. Education can say any education no. The mechanism ni pe biano. You said say Africa ye think tobacco e di enya no ye na ko pa say the no this year back ko pa ye so work on one ko bia se yanko ko ye na obi amanfo bi a wudi fo bi na beto hwe so ama na basa de ba ko so a ya tiada no ye prenim die nim dia e be boanye doctor sa ne ma bi na make on ye pre abrabo mu nim die. And no Africa me de many bubu am who say no ye sin talk akra. Oh, I say, ya tia da kakra e wo nimde fam.
That's right.
Enti sebi kwatempanyi bia oba haya na wabefa ye no mu. Oh, sebi me fa me chew. Because say ya adwen no yen lodu no. Oh, ye broni betimi akomi mo mabaso mum, but on ne nam sa, wo mtafa ko. Wo ne nam, obebia wo ne nam. One oba so krobi mu no krobi atu warrior be hu bi ho no mo ye research no mo ye so mo de bi mo hwe nim de yen so wo se ye bibisa eno na ebe boaye na ye free sa dream da ye lifestyle na ye tim no ye da ye bi na like ye feel say ye real life. We are not living in reality. We are ascribing for a lifestyle that it's completely unreal. And it's a problem for us. I would say, accepting. First accept your reality right now. Then you know where who move krana. Direction ben na wasa mefa. Once I know baby I'm just to see when my husband and I are driving around, it's me to say it's me the new boost. So this kind of thing, a way scaffold. I'm kind of saying a scaffold zone. I'm talking about businesses, and then maybe I may starting from scratch. And you can't say me bang. And yet, scaffold do magra. Pardon? You my canning in Mr. B. And then maybe who say no, they can play, they can afford to play that game. Well, now what was that dear? No, it was so far, but those near man and I the message is spot on. Yenya premise semno. Now yen come to reality. Ni who baby and me see. And maybe me can say, me na papa no you're the four pa. And so then maybe some papa say, na watch Martin then and then man you was what's in a queer ya. It's already queer. It's a brand new phone, Papa Catcher was a brand new phone, 1940 something was a money. Oh, brand new. And then I was in a queer, Mr. Being queer. So it's as something in our we just need to. I was say, come to reality. You die, now you face yourself. Don't be afraid to face yourself. And then start from there. They are obi no or nanti one step on konani. Who took one step be na okoni.
Yep.
Into the yada simi sobing. Na mi so yetsa Mrs. Marie yetsa na pa.
Wow, I catch it up here. That's it. Joe Kronoma. Wow.
You.
Wow. Okay, so was for that will be as Kwame, what's all Gaza? Don't so I has me I do and go it. And okay. Until audition by that was okay. Yeah. I was to Jagu Kwame Casa. Kwame Casa.
Now, Kwame be a war I have in America Pana network in Yada, wish America Bonkamuana.
Kwame Casa. Until bad what Casa. Joe. Kwame. All right. So that will be asset and lifestyle inflation. Why you struggle financially? Why you struggle for many people struggle, and it's because information I know say nyan in terms and they are starting abrabo. Yeah. Once you have 40 years grand still I'm finding out. So you need this kind of information to structure your finances. Once I need nipa be very high. Baby, I hear kind of crap. Crowford. Crap is some cuckoo nipa no de nyeska. Because information anyhow. Be so powder. Be copy the very place also here, which is on one casa information, a skill, the knowledge that they have on money. You know, they cry, they try to cry, macra, they cry in your way. Okay, I was saying it. You must look for knowledge. Other people are researching into creation. They are researching creation. You know, everything they want to find this reason. They don't say that, oh, we're there. And any panel say you. But you know, Grofobet can get catches away menkum. Yes, we are trapped. Go hide No. You look into it because it was created so that you can research it and also create your own. So Kwame, want to be a there, and that's it. That will be as say when you have time now with here. Share the channel with others so that others can benefit. So thank you everyone for being here today. We're grateful. Thank you. Thank you.
That's it.
All right.